Back at it again. I'm back at it again, man. Happy holidays to everyone. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. I hope everybody is continuing to enjoy themselves. I had a great time. I'm still having a great time. Friends, family, loved ones. How's everybody feeling? I want to know. You know, I hope everybody got the presents that they wanted. If you celebrate Christmas out there, I hope you all got the presents and the love that you deserved. You know what I'm saying? So salutes. Hope everybody had some good food. There was some good holiday food as well. A lot of people out here doing their things. All right, we're getting ready to watch this Jets-Browns game, man. We're going to be watching it together and having a blast. Let me see here. Let me make sure. Polls in the chat. Do you think the Jets will beat the Browns? Let me know. Man, so many things moving and shaking, man. Whew. So many things moving and shaking. All right. Talking that talk. Everybody, let me know if my audio's good, if you guys can hear me. All right. If the stream is good for y'all as well. Streaming can be stressful. All right. Can be pretty stressful, okay? Going to get underway in just a second here. Got Browns, Jets, man. No Amari Cooper. For those of you that do not know, Amari Cooper is out against the Jets this game, which is huge. That's big for us. You know, he's their big weapon. And then you look at, they got Elijah Moore, of course, as we know. Hopefully we're able to lock him down. But that's a big news for us. All right. Salutes to Dakota. I see you in the building. Salutes. All right. Always good to see you. Dakota says, beat the Browns. I hope we can tonight. I hope we can. You know what I'm saying? I hope we can. I hope we can. We just got some great stuff going on. Venom G's, I see you in the building. Salutes. He says, what up, Joe and the Savages? Salutes, man. Good to see you in the building. How was your holidays? Let me know. You know, did you get the presents that you wanted? All right. Did Santa bring you what you wanted for Christmas if you celebrate Christmas? All right. Christopher Phillips salutes to you. He says, let's just lose gracefully. We'll see. We'll see. All right. We will see. Okay. Salutes and respect to everybody. Game's about to come on. Got sidelines talking. A lot of things moving and shaking. All right. So, happy Kwanzaa to everyone as well, for those of you that celebrate that. Okay. Happy Kwanzaa. All right. So, salutes, man. Salutes to everybody. Hope everybody's, again, had a splendid holidays and a happy new year to everyone, too. A lot of crazy things going on, man. This world is getting wild. This world is getting wild. Be safe out there. Lining up for the kickoff, man. Got Jets coming on board here. Polls in the chat. Vote up. Do you think the Jets will beat the Browns? Let me know. Kickoff is coming, and it's here. All right, and it is here. I think the Jets are also without Zerline tonight as well, which is big for us, if that's true. Man, the Jets got issues, man. We got some issues. I know we need to make sure we put some things together. Put some things together out here. All right. Oh, Alan Zard is out for us as well. He's inactive with some type of illness. All right. Flacco under center. Drops back. Hands off. They got to run. It looked like he got about 5 yards there. Looks like he got about 5 yards. All right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. All right. Flacco dropping back again. Uh-oh. Njoku And Njoku's running for some yardage there. That's a clear first down. Goodness gracious. We could not bring this guy down, man. Jeez Louise. Goodness gracious, that was crazy catch and run for Njoku. Lord. Outlaw salutes. Good to see you in the building, man. Good to see you in here. You know what I'm saying? Good to see y'all. We're going to come back to the Savages in just a second. Flacco hands off, and this back is running for 8, 9, 10 yards. It looked like he got a first down right there. Jets defense is struggling early. Jets defense is struggling early, okay? We're struggling. We can't stop a nosebleed, all right? Whoa. This is crazy, okay? This is crazy. Venom G's says, me too, I hope we can, as far as the Jets beating the Browns. And, yeah, the Jets won a game. Santa left a W under my tree. Yeah, that game in Houston, that game against Houston was wild. Flacco drops back and hands off again to a back who breaks a tackle, but he gets brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Jeez Louise. Oh, Lord. Venom G says, Flacco is going to give us the business. We'll see. We will see. All right. I mean, we're struggling to stop him now. Second and 11 for the Cleveland Browns. Outlaw says, been missing my therapy sessions. We'll get back to the radio shows. Like I said, I've been traveling, moving around, holidays. So, friends, family, and all that other shenanigans. Flacco dropping back here. Flacco lets it rip and finds Njoku again over the middle. Wide open. Wide open. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Me, oh, my. SG salutes. Good to see you. Also watch. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. The Washington game. I said Texans. The Washington game was crazy. Yeah. We barely beat them. Like, we got bailed out. I'm gonna close the poll in a second. Close it in 3, 2, 1. We're closing the poll. Vote up. Closing it now. Browns are on like the 5-yard line. He throws it to a back, and the back gets in. Touchdown. Browns for Ford. When I tell you the Browns literally just walk straight down the field. Oh, Lord. This is rough. This is rough. They own early. All right. They own early. 6-0. Flacco was surgical on that one. And we can't stop Njoku. We can't stop him at all. I don't know why, but we can't do it. Can't do it. Man. But yeah, we'll get back to the shows. I'm thinking we might do a show tomorrow. Field goals, extra points up, and extra point is in. Browns up 7-0. Yeah, it's been crazy, man. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. The Jets we are in this situation. I mean, season's ending, and there's some things to build upon, but man, we'll be talking about all of that. Like I said, I think we're going to do a radio show tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm thinking. I'll let y'all know for sure, though. But here we are, celebrating. You know what I'm saying? Again, happy holidays to everybody. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves, man. All right. Outlaw says, even though everybody was celebrating the Texans game like it was our playoff win. Venom G says, quick and easy touchdown. Yeah, it was. Quick and easy touchdown for the Browns. Wild. Virgil salutes. Virgil says, already down 7-0. Why Jets FL? Good to see you in the building. He says, hi, Joe. Another flat opening. Yeah, flat, man. Salutes to you as well, Virgil. Good to see you in here, too. Oh, man. All right. Oh, boy, oh, boy. All right. Will the Jets score on their opening drive? Vote up. Yes. No. What are your thoughts? All right. Outlaw says, just like last year, this is the same time that the defense gets burnt out for carrying the offense for so long. Yeah. We'll see. The Browns are a good football team. Maybe we tighten up, make some adjustments, and get some things together. But Njoku looks like he was not going to be denied tonight. That's what it looks like. And he was a guy that, I talked about in a video that I just recently posted. He's the guy I'm the most concerned about. I'm concerned about him in the backs, Ford, and I talked about those guys. It's a good football team. We got to get after Flacco. And if we can't get after him, we're dead in the water. We're a done deal. A done deal. For those of you that are listening, no matter where you're listening to me from, please give the stream a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not subscribed already. And hit that notification bell and press all so when I post content, you'll be in the know. All right? Share the stream across your social media with your friends and your family. All right? Exclamation point links is in the chat. That brings up my link tree. The link tree has the links to all of my social media platforms as well as all of my YouTube pages. More content is coming on the way. All right. All right. Browns kick off, and it goes nowhere. Goes straight out of bounds. No return. We're going to close the poll in a second. Italy Jets, salutes. Good to see you in the building, man. Happy holidays to you and your family. Hope everything's going well with you. And Happy New Year's to everybody as well. All right. We're going to close the poll in a second. We're going to close it in a second, man. We're closing it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're closing it up. Man, this offensive line is going to struggle to protect Siemian. I already know it. First and 10. We'll come back to the poll in a second. Jets hand the ball off. It's like a 2 or 3 yard gain for Brees right there. Hansen in there as our right guard. It's crazy. Will the Jets score on their opening drive? 100% of the Savages said no. Wow. You guys feel very strongly. Even when we talked about do you think the Jets will beat the Browns, 80% of the Savages said no as well. Dang, only 20% said yes. No belief, no faith. It is what it is. Trevor Siemian drops back. He lets one go, and it's to Garrett Wilson, and Garrett Wilson catches it, but there is a flag down. There is a flag down. Let's see what's up. Offsides. Offsides on the Browns. That play stands. All right. Trevor Siemian took a shot. Letting the Browns know, show me some respect or I'll take advantage. All right. Got to get the ball. That was a nicely placed football by Trevor Siemian. All right. Get the ball out of your hands quickly. Let's go. All right. Here we go. First and 10 for the New York Jets. Trevor Siemian handing the ball off to Brees. Brees finding a hole around the left side. Brees taking off. Brees going down the sideline. It looked like about a man-oh-man. A 20-plus yard run. Let's go. I said let's go. I think the Jets can do it. I think they can score on their first drive here. That's what I think. That's a nice run there by Breece Hall. That's a nice run, baby. That's a nice run. Let's go. Let's go. First and 10. Jets pitch out to Breece Hall again. Breece Hall finding another hole. Breece Hall ran for about 4 or 5 yards there. Let's get it. Let's make it happen. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Yeah. It's going to get wild, bro. It's going to get wild, all right? It's going to get wild. Breece making moves, all right? Man, oh, man. For those of you that got gifts this year, let me know. What was your favorite gift that you got? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Second and five for the Jets. They hand the ball off. Look like that's the Izzy. Yeah. Izzy Anabenakanda. Brought down by Garrett. He got to the line of scrimmage, if that, and got brought down. Myles Garrett is not joking. Myles Garrett doing a solid job there. Come on now. Come on now. Let's go. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Come on. Come on, Trevor. Let's make something happen. Jets at the 18-yard, or excuse me. Oh, Trevor Siemian finds Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Hey, hold on. Hold on. I did the poll. 100% of the Savages said that we would not score on our opening drive. I told y'all, I think we can do it. Jets end up in the end zone, score Breece Hall. Let's go. Let's go. What a score there. What an answer. What an answer for the Jets on that drive. Zuerlein's playing. Zuerlein's playing. Wow. That is, listen, it's 7-7, baby. It's 7-7. Wow. We in this thing. We scored. We scored. Jets offense answered. The Jets offense answered right there. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. That was nice. That was nice right there, man. Man, oh, man. Jets are putting something together, man. Putting it together. You know what I mean? Offensive line held up decently there. Trevor Siemian got the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice. I like the play calling on that drive, too. Keep in mind, Breece Hall was wide open when he caught that football, and he made it happen. Touchdown, Breece. That's huge, man. That is huge right there. Nice. It's Jets team. Maybe we can play spoiler here. Keep the Browns guessing. You know they vying for a playoff spot here. We know that. All right. Breece Hall getting busy in the running game, getting busy in the receiving game. Let's go. SG, I see you in the building. Venom G says, dang, we scored. Hawkeye salutes. Good to see you. Hawkeye says, I wanted to vote they would score, but I've been wrong on 93% of those poll questions. It's all good, man. Put it out there. It's anonymous. Nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to know what you vote for. All right? It's anonymous, man. It is anonymous. All right? We don't keep no names around here. It's all anonymous. Don't worry, okay? Don't trip. Oh, man. Oh, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting as we continue on throughout this the rest of this season, a couple games we have left, and how the Jets perform. This is definitely a time for evaluation, to check things out, to see who's still, gonna be mentally checked in, and to see who's mentally checking out as well. Who's still on the balls of their feet. Who still is trying to make a play? Who's keeping themselves on their toes and making plays? That's going to be huge for us to see what's up. So wild one right here, 7-7. Jets tied it up with the Browns. Man. Dakota salutes. Dakota says, "What a good start." Yeah, what a good start. I'm telling you, Jets offense looked very smooth out there. Went out there and looked just about as surgical as the Jets, as the Browns offense did, making their march down. So, we making moves here. Browns now here on the field after getting that kickoff. They're on the 25-yard line here. They're on their own 25 trying to drive down. It's 1st and 10. Flacco drops back. There's some pressure. Flacco evades. That could have been a flag there. Ooh! Oh, my goodness. He could have picked that off. Tony Adams right there. Right there. Joe Flacco is so lucky. He is so lucky. He is so lucky, man. Oh. Man, oh, man. He is so lucky. That could have been something right there. Man. All right. Hawkeye says maybe the offense will carry our defense for once. Maybe. 2nd and 10. Browns on their own 25 here trying to make something happen. Joe Flacco handing the ball off to Hunt. Oh, excuse me, Ford. Ford takes off and gets a 1st down. Come on, man. Come on, brother. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Shogun salutes. Good to see you in the building. He says, let's go, Joe. Long time no stream. Yeah, holidays. Happy holidays to you as well, Shogun. I hope everything's going. Hope you had a great holidays, you and your family. And Happy New Year to you as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's about that time. We here watching this Jets Browns. Whoa, he hands off to Ford again. Ford evaded a tackler. Got around. That's another 10-yard gain by Ford. Good Lord. We cannot stop these guys running the football, man. Come on. Jeez Louise, Lord. Come on, Jets. Can we make something happen here? You know what I'm saying? Can we get a stop? Good Lord. Come on. All right, you got Flacco here. Under center, Flacco. Play action pass. Falls. Fumbles. But is able to recover it. Sacked. He's brought down. All right. Come on. Come on now. Just slipped and tripped there. I'll take it. I will take it every day of the week. Sack for the Jets there. It's now 2nd and 18. 2nd and 18. Excuse me, for the Browns. As they're trying to get a drive, keep the drive going, excuse me. Flacco drops back, lets it go, finds Njoku again. Njoku gets brought down. He might have gained about 7, 8 yards there. Man. Shogun says, I believe the Jets to draft a QB. Excuse me. Let me Shogun says, I believe the Jets to draft a QB later in 2025. Drew Aller from Penn State. We'll see when the Jets take a quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised if they take one late in the draft. I'm talking late in the draft, in this upcoming draft. But 2025 could be the move. Flacco drops back and throws another one to Njoku, who is literally running away from everybody. Wow. This is insanity, bro. We cannot stop this guy. This is wild. That's a 30-plus yard gain right there. Bro, we cannot stop Njoku. I think he has over 100, like 113 yards already in this one quarter. What is going on? Jeez Louise. They hand the ball off and it's touchdown, Hunt. Good Lord, man. Good Lord. We cannot get a stop. Please. Oh, our defense is getting abused out here right now. We literally can't stop anybody. Outlaw says, are you doing a call-in show after this game? No, I'm going to do the call-in show Friday. I think we're going to do a show Friday. They up the kick, and the kick is missed. Their extra point is missed by Patterson. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a call-in show Friday, tomorrow. That's when I think I'm gonna do it. So we'll see what's up, and that's if Blog Talk. Yo, Blog Talk sucks. I apologize for everybody, because I could see y'all, but I apologize for everybody who was trying to call in on the last show. All right, if Blog Talk doesn't work, there's another way that we'll go, but I will be having a call-in show. It just hopefully Blog Talk works. If it doesn't, I'll still be hearing from y'all. I'll give y'all a number to call into, and we'll be talking. I apologize to everybody who tried to call into the last show. Blog Talk man, it sucks. Trash. You know? They just steady hating, man. Venom G says, dang, this defense is getting cut up. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting destroyed. We're getting destroyed right now, but hopefully we'll bounce back, you know. At some point, we got to. And Njoku is just having a all-pro kind of Pro Bowl quarter. They just letting him we just getting tore up by Njoku. But like I said, that was the guy I was most concerned about. I'm not even concerned about Elijah Moore at all. I'm not worried about him whatsoever. But Njoku is going to have a field day with us. Field day. A field day. Okay? Man. Alex salutes. Good to see you in the building. Happy holidays to you and your family. I hope everything's going well. Alex says 113 yards in the first quarter for their tight end. Yeah, he's going off, man. He is going off. Good Lord. Outlaw says Blog Talk. Yeah, Blog Talk sucks, man. They suck. They suck. This is so. And it's because, like, I know. Look, I want to. The reason why I do this because I love talking to Jets fans. That's what I do. You know, I really do. I love talking to my Jets brothers and sisters, getting their opinions and going back and forth about this team. But Blog Talk is annoying. And like I said, I want to apologize to anybody that called in on the last call-in show because he couldn't get through because Blog Talk sucks. So, but we'll get back to it. Like I said, I think tomorrow is when I'm gonna do the next show. I'll let y'all know for sure, but I'm thinking tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's what I'm thinking. All right, but I'll let y'all know for sure tomorrow. Mr. Magic salutes. Mr. Magic says Sulla's vaunted defense. Oh man, he just fumbled. The kick return comes, and he fumbles. Here we go. Here we go, bruh. Outlaw says Amari Cooper's not playing. No, he's not playing tonight. He's dealing with that was Izzy. Izzy fumbled. Izzy Anabanakanda, yep. It got knocked out his hands. He should have. You got to cover that with two hands, man. Oh, man. Man. Stripped him. Oh, man. Oh, man. Stripped. Browns are on the 12-yard line. Flacco drops back, throws it to his wide receiver. It looks like he caught that at the 5-yard line. This is so trash. There's a flag down, though, so we'll see what's up. Outlaw says this is what happens when you don't have a lot of wide receiver, or when you don't have a lot of depth at your wide receiver core. Man. There's no flag on the play, they said. Second down. That kind of looks like a pick. That could have been called for a pick play there. Virgil salutes. Virgil says, this is the Jets I know. Let's go. Second and two. Browns on the 2-yard line. Flacco looking for somebody to deal it to. Throws it up and out of the back of the end zone. Man, it's now 3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2 after the fumble on special teams by Izzy Anabenakanda. Mark White salutes. Mark White says, hi, Joe and the Savages. This is bad. It started good, you know. Hopefully Jets defense here can get a stop and we can really just get some things rolling. We got to, we got to get back into it. You know what I'm saying? We got to get back into it. They hand the ball off and boy, it got stopped immediately by Quinnen Williams. He blew it up. It is now 4th down. I'm pretty sure the Browns are going to take their offense off the field here and kick a field goal. Man, oh, man. Mark White, good to see you in the building as well. Happy holidays to you and your family, man. And happy New Year's to you as well. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Come on, man. You know? It's 4th and 4. Wait a minute. 4th and 4, and the Browns are staying on the field. They're staying on the field offensively. That looked like a false start there. Flacco, let's go. Back in the end zone. No flag. That's downs. Wow. That is gigantic for the New York Jets. Wow. Wow. We didn't give up any points. Wow, that was huge. That was big for the Jets right there. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. That was gigantic right there for the Jets. They get to literally get the ball back like nothing happened. You didn't give up any points. And you just get to continue your offensive drive there. That was bad. With our backs against the wall, the defense stood tall. The defense stood tall. Man. Man. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Nice. That was a nice move there by the Jets. Nice move there by the Jets. Will the Jets offense score a TD here? Let me know. Man. Very, very good drive for us. Very good defensive stop, there for us. Wow. That was massive. That is massive. For the Jets to have such a catastrophic thing like that fumble happen, but then be able to recover, right? And get the ball back without giving up points. That is huge for us. I love that right there. I love it. I loved it. Nice. Man, that was very nice. Whew. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Come on. All right. Trevor Siemian hands the ball off to Breece Hall. Breece Hall runs for about 7-8 yards there. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's make something happen. Let's make something happen, man. Let's make something happen, okay? Let's make something happen. Let's get it rolling, get it rocking, get it shaking. Come on, Jets. Come on, Jets. 2nd and 1 for the New York Jets. All right, on the 14-yard line. Oh, there's pressure coming. Trevor Siemian evades pressure, gets out, and runs for about 3-4 yards there. 1st down, Jets. First down Jets. Okay? First down Jets. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's make it happen. We gonna make it happen, baby. They gonna make it happen. Come on now. We got to get some things moving and shaking. Trevor Siemian dropping back. Trevor Siemian throws an interception. Oh, my goodness, man. This guy looks like he's going to run it back. He is for a touchdown. That was a garbage-ass throw by Trevor Siemian. That was a bad throw. That was such a stupid throw, man. They score anyway. Wow. Oh, my Lord. Good Lord, man. We get away. We came away scot-free after the fumble. Trevor Siemian says, "Don't trip. I got you." Pick six. Don't trip. You ain't got to worry about that. I'm going to help you out. Pick six. Don't worry. I know you didn't score on your last drive. Here you go. Pick six. Browns kicked the extra point. Oh, my Lord, man. Will the Jets offense score a touchdown here? 100% of the Savages said, no, you were correct. I should have put, will the Browns defense score a touchdown here? And then, you guys would be wrong. But you were all right. You were correct. Celebrate amongst yourselves quietly. Okay? Quietly. Outlaw says, what Trevor, that's Trevor Siemian for you. Yeah. Oh, defense worked hard right there. Got to stop. All right, cool. Let me throw this pick six real quick. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, bruh. This is crazy. Look at this. Where are you even? It's a guy literally right where you're trying to throw the ball. Man. So stupid. That was such a stupid throw. Man. Why was Abanikanda even returning on that last play at all? What the heck is going on? Hawkeye says, well, if we win by 4, we know how it happened. Shogun says, now, hey, we never said Trevor Siemian was any good. 20-7, Browns. You're still in the first quarter. 1st and 10. Offsides, it looks by the Brown encroachment. Man. Outlaw says, out of all the quarterbacks we could have got, we didn't answer to Carson Wentz. We don't answer Joe Flacco, even though I didn't want him. We don't even answer or try to trade for Jacoby. I mean, I don't know. I think it's tough. Quincy D salutes. Good to see you in the building. Happy holidays to you and your family, Quincy. Quincy says the Jets are terrible. I can't deny that Quincy's telling the truth. I cannot deny that, Quincy. And I appreciate you for being here. Again, wherever you're watching me from, please give the stream a thumbs up. Trevor Siemian, play action, throws a ball to Xavier Gipson. There's a flag down. That is a first down, but there's a flag down. We're going to see who it's on in a second. I cannot believe this, man. Illegal formation on the Jets, of course. Of course, it's illegal formation on the Jets. Another penalty. We have been so heavily penalized. I mean, it's almost laughable how many penalties the New York Jets acquire Mark White, I'll come to you in just a second because this is like, this is almost laughable. Like they get the ball to Garrett Wilson here. He's brought in the backfield. He's brought down in the backfield. They killed that play before it even started. The Jets had 14 penalties against Washington and gave up 150 yards of penalty yards. That is insane to me. That is insane. That's such undisciplined football. That's just wildly undisciplined. Good Lord. So undisciplined. I'll come back to the Savages in a second. Mark White, I'll see you and I'll come to you. Trevor Siemian throws another one. It's in the dirt. And he's very lucky that was in the dirt. Because if it was any higher, it probably would have been picked off too. It's 3rd and 11 for the Jets. Good Lord. Virgil says, Jets trying to out Bronco the Broncos with 100-7 loss. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Oh man. There's a flag down on the field again. 12 men in the huddle for the New York Jets. 2 penalties on this drive alone. Don't ask me, because I don't know how you do that. Don't ask me. This is just insane. This is just insane, man. I just cannot believe Siemian dropping back, finding a guy. He gets outside but doesn't get back. It's 4th down. Wow. Mark White says, Joe, do you think JD messed up? He says, Joe, do you think that JD messed up because he tried being cheap with players? I don't think he messed up trying to be cheap with players because he wasn't really like being cheap, to be completely honest with you. We paid Alan Lazard $44 million, which was fair compensation for them. I don't think he needed to like go out and spend big money, especially when we needed, we got Aaron Rodgers. But I think people also need to keep in mind, like, oh, that was a heck of a punt by Morstead. Is that a touchback? Wait a minute. Morstead kick it. Well, I think that is a touchback. It touched the line. Yeah, it touched the line. Oh man. I don't think he was being cheap. To be honest with you, I don't think he was being cheap. I think he was spending what he could. And we didn't need a ton of stuff this offseason. We all talked about that. You know? We really didn't. I don't think he was being cheap at all. He spent money. And he spent money in the past. Look at all DJ Reed, all these guys we signed and brought in here. He spent money. But we know that Joe Douglas also, he's a GM's GM. So the draft is really big to him, which it should be to any general manager, right? But you also got to keep in mind, we got to pay Aaron Rodgers. Like, that's definitely not cheap. Does anybody know that we are going to pay that man as of right now? The way it's looking, it's like we still owe him like over $100 million. So that's going to play into a factor of how we continue to go forward as well. I don't know how. I'm not a NFL contract specialist, but let me tell you something. I don't know how much more they can rework that deal or push things back, or I don't know what they can do there. But as of right now, I think we're still on the hook for almost $100 million of that contract. Okay? So good luck with that. We are going to, but that's the That's the weight of having an actual quarterback on your team. For the years, the New York Jets have never had that. So we didn't have to worry about paying quarterbacks. Well, got Aaron Rodgers in the building. You better pay him. You damn sure better pay him. All right? Let me tell you. But his contract is we're still going to be dealing with some things here. All right? Still dealing with some things. Yep, 2014, 17. Yeah, you're going to all the way 2026, you're still on the hook for $112 million of his contract. The Jets are. So I know Jets fans want him to spend like crazy in free agency. I don't think we're going to be able to do that, especially if you want to keep a guy around like Bryce Huff and all these other guys. Things are about to get tight. We're about to see a lot of decisions be made. Allen Lazard is lucky. He is so lucky that they can't cut him this year. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. He is so lucky. Man. Man, oh, man. 20-7, Browns got the ball on the 20-yard line here. All right. And they hand the ball off. The running back gets about 4 or 5 yards. Outlaw says, CEO head coach, the coach that's supposed to take us to the Super Bowl, he's bashing Robert Saleh. Said Jacoby Brissett was killing it in the last game. Yeah, he was. Hawkeye says, the Jets don't seem ready to play most games. That's on the coaches. Oh, man. Mr. Magic says, what a clown show. Venom G says, this is disgusting, and it's only the first quarter. Good Lord. Man, oh, man. What in the world? He handed the ball off to Ford, and a Jet had him dead bang. And Ford shrugged off the tackle and pressed forward and got a first down. This is insane. Who was that? Solomon Thomas. Good Lord, man. Good Lord. Virgil says it legit would be a very Jet thing to lose in a blowout to a former Jets QB. We make everyone else look like Tom Brady Patriots. Wow. That is another penalty on the Jets. Looks like encroachment. And that's on Solomon Thomas. He just got blown through on a tackle, and his keister is heading to the sidelines. Man, the Jets, good Lord. The Jets are killing me, man. Mark White says, it would have been nice if Jet teammates he says it would have been nice if Jet teammates would have followed Aaron Rodgers and restructured their contract to get better players. Yeah, they're not going to do that. But the thing is I'll come right back. Njoku again. It's a fumble, though. He fumbles after the big catch and run. I think the Jets have recovered it. They did. Oh, my God. Good Lord, bruh. Good Lord. C.J. Mosley with the big hit and strip. Good Lord, man. This guy is insane. C.J. Mosley punched the ball out. Quincy Williams had it and then lost it. And Mosley ended up recovering it. Good Lord, man. Njoku is just having a game. Great fumble. Great strip there by C.J. Mosley. They hand the ball off to Breece Hall here. Breece Hall runs for about 2 yards. Yeah, here's the thing, Mark. I hear what you're saying, but no Jets player is going to do. You got to remember, Aaron Rodgers has made his money. He's made so much money, it's insane. Keep in mind, he's got all these endorsements and stuff like that. There is nobody that is going to, give up money here if they're a guy just coming at their contracts. there was no way in the world that Quinnen Williams was not going to do his, best to get paid. And he did, But Aaron Rodgers, he's just a different stratosphere. Oh, man, Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson went up. That was a throw there, but he couldn't bring it down. He couldn't complete the catch. Throughout jumping up, he ended up letting it go. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, the ball came out of his hands. That's a drop there for Garrett Wilson. I'll come back to Savage in a second. It's 3rd and 8. Trevor Siemian gets the ball out of his hands quickly to Garrett Wilson on the screen, and it got sniffed out and shut down. Sniffed out and shut down. But there were some guys that also did restructure. Carl Lawson restructured. And somebody else, too, it slips my mind, restructured their contract as well. I want to say John Franklin Myers, or maybe they were talking to him about restructuring, but Carl Lawson definitely restructured his contract. So there were some guys that did, but yeah, no other guys are going to go crazy and do that, Punt here by Morstead. And it goes out of bounds. Man. Mr. Magic says Sulla is weak. Shogun says, so what? We just forgotten to tackle? Forgotten how to tackle? Yeah. Hawkeye says we probably won't win another game this year. Jeez. Mark White says, does anyone really believe all the Jets' problems will be fixed next year? I think we'll look better than we do this year. I think a lot of people are forgetting the power of great quarterback play, which is what you get when Aaron Rodgers is back into the fold. I think our offense will look much different. If he's fully healthy next season and is healthy all season, I think the Jets offense will be remarkably better than they are this season. And if the offense is remarkably better, we win way more games. If this Jets offense had Aaron Rodgers on it this year, fully healthy, we'd be in the playoffs. We'd be a 14, 15 win team. Easy. Look at the games. So, man, oh man. Outlaw says this is for all the people that are trying to get rid of CJ Mosley. That was an old school hit right there. Man. Outlaw says, would you go after TJ Higgins? TJ, I'd be interested, but here's the problem. How much does he want? TJ is not a scrub at all. He's definitely going to get paid. And then you also got to think, like, how much can we really offer TJ Higgins for real? Because I don't want TJ Higgins if it means giving up Bryce Huff. You got to think Bryce Huff is literally, you look at his pressure rates and all that stuff, he's grading out like his pressure rates as near the top of the NFL. He's one of like the guys that's really getting after it. There's no way you can let that guy get out this building. You have to re-sign Bryce Huff. You have to. So, we got to lock guys up. Then you also got to look at your left tackle position or your right tackle position. A lot of people, are saying get rid of Becton. Well, that opens up a hole at left tackle. Your right tackle position's a mess. Your left guard position, Laken Tomlinson, he's a mess too. I'm not really worried about TJ Higgins as much as I'm worried about fixing the Jets' offensive line. Because you're stuck with Allen Lazard, like Robert Saleh said, another year and a half. He's got another year and a half. 7-20. Joe Flacco dropping back. He's had all day to throw the ball, and he finds Elijah Moore. And he might have got 6 or 7 yards there. So, but I'd be interested in Higgins, but I don't think his price is going to be, it's not going to be, he's not going to come cheap. Not at all. So, At that point, like, I'm like, man, he can just, go and float on and do his thing. I'm so worried about the Jets offensive line, bruh. And I feel like a lot of people are not worried about it. They're not worried about it at all. And I got some takes I'm going to be serving. I want to tell Jets fans some more stuff they don't want to hear. Basically what I'm trying to say here. I'm going to tell you something else you don't want to hear, It's like when I was telling people that Dwayne Brown was trash and he wouldn't play much this upcoming season because he's always hurt, and here we are. He's on IR. I'll come back to the Savages in just a second. Joe Flacco dropping back. Lets it rock. Oh my God, come on. Ball almost gets picked off by Michael Carter II, bobbles it. Guess who catches it? Elijah Moore. That's like a 20-yard catch, 20-plus yard catch. Come on, Michael Carter. Good Lord. Look at this. Boom, he has it. Elijah Moore is so lucky, bro. So lucky. Come on, Carter. Come on, man. Joe Flacco and the Browns driving a little bit past the 50-yard line. I think they're on the 53-yard line. And Flacco throws a ball, and I don't think he was touched. Was he touched? Oh, they marked it at the 20-yard line. I didn't know. I don't think he was touched. Good Lord. Their tight ends are just going crazy on this. These play action passes. Goodness gracious. He lets it go. Oh, DJ Reed touched him. Okay, DJ Reed touched him. Shogun says the Jets apparently think the FIFA World Cup is still going on. This is not American football. Or excuse me, he said this is American football, not soccer. Browns handed off. It's shut down. He might have got a yard or two off that. Shogun says exactly, Joe. People really believe we still would be 6-9 and still lose to the Raiders, Falcons, Patriots, Chiefs, and Chargers. Yeah, with Aaron Rodgers, we don't lose those games. We really don't. We don't. Mark White says, do you think we could get 2 second-round picks for Becton? No. He's going to be a free agent. He's up out of here. Second down and 6, Flacco throws. I think that's another. Oh, no, that's just a big wide receiver they got. No, that's another tight end. Excuse me. That's another tight end they just threw to. I thought it was one of their tight ends. He popped up. That's another tight end they throw to. He's, I think, a yard short of the first down there. This is insanity. It's insanity. Oh, good Lord, brother. Good Lord. Yeah, Becton's up. Unless they re-sign him or franchise him, they can still franchise him. But yeah, you didn't give it again, this is something I talked about too. I talked about how, hey, why not give Mekhi Becton a 5th-year option? Everybody wants him out of here. I remember everybody wanting Quinnen Williams out of here. There was a time, I've been a Jet fan for a long time. There was a time where people were literally saying we should trade Quinnen Williams. And a 5th-year option that was coming, and they said, do not give him a 5th-year option, Joe Douglas. Let him walk. Thank goodness Joe Douglas did not listen to most Jets fans. Because I was one of those people saying, we got to keep Quinnen Williams around, give him a 5th-year option. Joe Flacco with the play-action pass. Joe Flacco lets it go to Elijah Moore, and Elijah Moore can't bring it in. And look where we're at with him now. Man. Yeah, you're not getting 2 seconds for him. He about to be a free agent unless you franchise him. Outlaw says, we got to resign Bryce Huff and possibly try to get rid of Carl Lawson. I think we can move on from Carl Lawson. But Huff, I'm telling you, Huff is not going to come cheap. Huff is literally one of the best pass rushers in the league. He's literally one of the best pass rushers in the league, no lie. They do not come cheap. Those guys do not come cheap. 2nd and goal. Joe Flacco hands off to the back, and that gets stopped and brought down by Jermaine Johnson, who will not be denied. He will not be denied. I like that. I like that as well. Man. Outlaw says, do you see the play calling for the Browns, even though they're not running the ball like that? But wow, yeah. This play calling is good, and Flacco's executing. Hawkeye says, Joe, I don't think Rodgers would have made it through most games, and saying he can get the ball out quick doesn't work either, because besides Garrett Wilson, our wide receivers suck. Yeah, I mean, there was protection issues clearly every game. If he doesn't tear his Achilles, of course, I think he gets banged around. But it's not getting the ball out. It's not about just getting the ball out quick. Joe Flacco finds Elijah Moore in the end zone. Touchdown. Good Lord. Good Lord. Oh, man. You know, he is having so much fun out here. He couldn't wait to cook him. And he beat DJ Reed. Man. Beat DJ Reed. Touchdown. Wow. Whew. Good Lord. Extra point up. And extra point is good. This is crazy. 27-7. It's only the second quarter. Get your domes blown off. Yeah, Hawkeye, I think if he gets banged up, of course, I think he gets banged around. But I think that what a lot of people are losing is that Aaron Rodgers, you can't play him the same way you play these other quarterbacks. He knows the offense through and through. So there are a lot of adjustments that he can make and a lot of the ways that he gets the ball out. And it's not just about getting the ball out quickly, right? I mean, outside of that Bills game where guys are just getting like crazy shots, being able to adjust and thinking and calling, like being able to check calls and get out of stuff, I think we'd be better with Aaron Rodgers than Trevor Siemian and all the rest of these guys. We would have been better. All right. He definitely would have taken some shots, but we'd be better with him than without him. I mean, look at the game against the Chiefs, right? Zach Wilson was rolling. You don't think Aaron Rodgers would have lit the Chiefs up? Well, hey, Zach Wilson was looking that night, and the defense was playing great. Philly, right? We lost a lot of games this year where I felt like, if we had better quarterback play or if our offense just showed up, we would have been in better positions to win the game. So, I don't know. Saying that, you watch those Patriots games. Those Patriots games, if Aaron Rodgers plays, we win those games. I think we lost 15-10 to the Patriots. We beat them. We easily beat them. We definitely would have won that Chiefs game. We definitely win that Falcons game. We definitely would have beat a lot of teams, man. A lot of teams this year. We'd be much better off. We would not be 6-9? Make sure our record is 6-9. I think 6-9. We wouldn't be 6-9 with Aaron Rodgers playing. So that's just my position. Oh, well, that Raiders game too. Yep, that Raiders game as well. I don't think we lose that Raiders game either if we have Aaron Rodgers. I don't think we lose him. I mean, look at. I mean, there was pressure on Zach Wilson too, and he was dealing with it. He was getting out the pocket, running away, making throws. Aaron Rodgers could do the same thing before he tore his Achilles. He can do the same thing. You know what I mean? So we'd have been all right. There still would have been a need to address things, but we would have been better. Definitely would have been better than 6-9. Man. Outlaw says, Elijah Moore happy right now. He gets his revenge. Yeah, Elijah Moore is having a blast. He going to have a blast, all right? Man. Mark White says, Joe, we would be better with that jet turf and this. We will be better, but with the jet turf and this O-line and late hits, he would be down again. I mean, Zach Wilson took a lot of shots too before he was he got that concussion. You know, he definitely would have taken shots for sure. Like I said, he would have taken shots for sure. If he had never tore his Achilles, he definitely would be taking shots. Man, Trevor Siemian just dropped back and the pocket just collapsed. Every Brown was just on top of him, just hit him and just destroyed him. But that's something that's going to get addressed too this offseason. Is we're gonna be drafting a lot of offensive linemen. I predict this. Bro, Myles Garrett just, good Lord, man. Good Lord, Myles Garrett. Good googly moogly. Trevor Siemian dropping back. Trevor Siemian, I don't think that's a fumble. That's not a fumble. Oh, my Lord. Trevor Siemian he is trying to survive out here, okay? He is trying to survive. Outlaw says, that's why I said the Jets need a top 5 pick for sure. We get an offensive lineman in here or even trade back and get 2 offensive linemen. That's what I think is going to happen, to be honest with you, at this point. I think that it's 3rd and 17. Hold on, before I get this takeout. 3rd and 17 for the Jets. Trevor Siemian is praying right now. Wait, Trevor Siemian finds Gibson, and Gibson ran for about maybe 14 yards there. Man, Trevor Siemian is afraid, and I understand. Save yourself, okay? Save yourself. Man. Oh. He ran for 15 yards, excuse me. Just 4th and 2. This better not be a fake punt, man. Oh, my Lord. All right. Morstead with a quality punt here. And it's fair caught. Outlaw says, that's why I said the Jets need a top 5 pick. For sure we get an offensive lineman, even trade back, get 2 offensive linemen. So what I think is going to happen, I think regardless of where we're at, especially, I mean, right now we have like the 9th pick in the draft or something. If the draft ends today, that's from what I heard. Of course, it's going to continue to change. We still got some time left in the season. We got some games left. But if the Jets get anywhere, you know, that 15 or wherever it is we are in the draft, I think we're going to trade down because we have to gather capital. Because, of course, we gave up, capital to grab Aaron Rodgers. And, we're going to have to deal with that. So you look at this upcoming draft, we don't have a 2nd-round pick. And we've got to start to garner some type of capital to really build up the offensive line because next year we're still in win now mode. I think a lot of Jets fans are losing sight of that. Aaron Rodgers is still here on the roster. He's probably going to be here 2, maybe 3 years more, max. 2, maybe 3 years more, max 3 years. But at least the next 2, he's probably going to be here. When he comes back next year, Jets fans are already talking about Super Bowl or bust. You have to get guys that are the closest to the surest bet because they're going to have to be ready year 1 to compete for a Super Bowl, which means they have to be ready for the Chiefs, the Eagles, these other great passers, your Myles Garretts, your Bosa brothers, right? You're going to have to be ready for guys that are going to be licking their chops, ready to decapitate your quarterback because they themselves won a Super Bowl. Like Chris Jones up there in Kansas City, they're going to have to be ready off the bat to face those type of guys, and they're going to have to be ready to be and prepared to march into the playoffs and win Super Bowl because that's what Jets fans expect. So I think, honestly, this upcoming draft, we're going to see Joe Douglas trade back and gather capital, and I would not be surprised at all if Joe Douglas utilizes future draft capital, like 2nd-round picks and stuff like that, to move back up into the 1st and grab guys, especially with the wealth of talent at the top of this year's draft as far as tackles, like Joe Alt and all those guys that we'll be talking about in shows to come. Joe Flacco dropping back on first down, finding another tight end as he bumps off of different guys and runs for about 8-9 yards here. This is crazy. He's going to do that. And I think that what we're going to see in this offseason, Joe Douglas is way more likely to swing big than he has in the past because of what's on the line. If the Jets do not come back next season and do something significantly better than what we saw this year, if they do not come very close to, Joe Flacco hands the ball off to Hunt, they run for a first down, he got about 4 or 5 yards there. If the Jets don't come back and they aren't remarkably better than they were this year, right? I'm talking making the playoffs, right? Or right there at the door, but they, maybe they win 10 games and miss the playoffs. I don't know if they would get fired if that were to happen, but if they don't, if they're not in the hunt, really in the hunt, or if they don't, some Jets fans say they need to make the playoffs and make a run. If they don't do something significant this upcoming season, that seat is going to get extremely hot, and there's a likelihood, it's very likely, all of them could be fired. Joe Douglas, Sulla, everybody. I could see Woody Johnson clearing house because the fan base, right, would be screaming for it, and so would the media. There's a flag down on the field to look like a face mask there on the tackle, so we'll see what's up. But Joe Douglas knows that seat is hot, bruh. He knows, all right? Trust me. And if you don't know, now you know, all right? Because there's Jets fans that literally want them fired right now. And Aaron Rodgers got hurt. Yeah, that was a face mask on Quentin Williams. Ooh, he grabbed Kareem Hunt's face mask. He was running past him. There's Jets fans that want them gone right now. They want them fired right now. Joe Douglas, Sulla, all of them. They would clear staff, blow it up. We don't care. I've talked to a bunch of them, and I respect everybody's takes. I don't agree with that, but I respect everybody's takes. Man. Joe Flacco hands the ball off again to Ford, but it gets blown up in the backfield. Hawkeye says we might have won those games with a better offensive coordinator. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. I think that we've been shown, right, the jig is up. Aaron Rodgers is the guy that really makes everything run, and we're seeing that. We're seeing that because he has carte blanche. It's his offense. Him and Nathaniel Hackett built it. It's his offense. He's the guy going out there, and if he don't like something, he just checks out of it. That's literally what he's doing. And because he knows everything, he can check into all these different things. Zach Wilson and these guys, they're just picking it up. Joe Flacco dropping back, trying to get it to somebody. It gets tipped up, picked off by Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson running it back. Touchdown, Jets. Wow. Thirsty for something. And they made it happen. Man. The effort, the play. Jermaine Johnson is phenomenal. He's phenomenal, man. He's phenomenal. Outlaw says because you got to think about that free agency to get an offensive line is going to be way too high. We got to get the top 5 pick. Listen, free agency there's guys in free agency, and we hit the extra point. There are guys in free agency that are like B-tier players that get paid out the wazoo. We see it every year. Look at how much the Jaguars paid Christian Kirk. Everybody's like, you are out of your mind. I'm not saying that he's like a B-grade player. He's a good player. But he definitely was not like, people were like, bro, y'all are dramatically overpaying him. Look how much he makes. It's insane, right? And we see this every year, especially at positions of impact. You go into free agency and guys just blow your doors off with the numbers that they get. But another problem with utilizing free agency to build, especially your offensive line, you're at the mercy of the market because you really don't know who's going to be a free agent until everything is moving and shaking, right? You don't know because guys can get re-signed, guys can get franchised, guys. So maybe we go in a free agency market where the guys really aren't that good, but that's all that's there. Well, you're going to have to sign one of them. So now you're going to overpay a guy that's just like not that good. Like, no disrespect, Mike McGlinchey, bro, he got paid. He got paid really good. So, and Mike McGlinchey, he's a good lineman, but bro, he got paid crazy. I don't think we can do that. Mark White says, do you think anyone will want to come here? Yeah, I think players will want to come here for sure. As long as Aaron Rodgers is here, players are going to want to come here. You know, we just got to clean up the line, the O-line. You know, I think players are going to want to come here. As long as you have Aaron Rodgers recruiting guys, and their players are going to want to come here, man. They want to come here. Because with him at the helm, you know that you have a chance to win a Super Bowl. You know that you do. You know you do. And there's a bunch of guys that were, look, Allen Lazard, he sucks. He played trash this season, but he wanted to come here. And you look at the field. Allen Lazard was definitely one of the bigger wide receiver targets in free agency. If we wouldn't have signed him, somebody else would have absolutely given him money, for sure. You know, to this point, it hasn't worked out for us, but he was a guy that was a target for a lot of other teams, and he's here. You know? So, Mark White says the other thing is, if JD spends a lot, it could hurt our drafts for the next few years, especially if they are fired. I don't think he'll spend like a drunken. I don't think he'll do like Mike McCagnon. He's not going to do something like crazy stupid, but he is definitely going to be more likely to swing big, because he knows if we're not gunning and prepared, if we're not Super Bowl focused, Super Bowl or bust, Super Bowl expectations, just like they said all throughout this past offseason, that they know that there's Super Bowl expectations and they have Super Bowl expectations, and the pressure is there, just like Aaron Rodgers talked about, be the dragon and all. They know what's expected. They know because they have Aaron Rodgers. It's win now. Everybody said it 1,000 times. Win now mode. You've got to do everything you need to do to ensure that you win now, because, and we know this, right? That window to win big in the NFL can close real fast. Look at us. 2 AFC championships back-to-back with Rex Ryan. We had chances. 2 chances back-to-back to get to that Super Bowl and win it, right? We were right there, but we couldn't get it done. All right, cool. After that, 13 years, no playoffs. That was fast. That was fast, man. That was fast. So we got to clean it up. And I think that Joe Douglas this offseason knows that. And I think that he's going to go into this draft and try to clean up. I'm not saying he's going to mortgage whole future drafts. I don't think he'll do that. But he's way more likely to give up significant capital to move up, especially at that tackle position. If they move on from Becton, which I would not be surprised if Becton is brought back. I would not be surprised. The same way I wouldn't be surprised if Zach Wilson is brought back as a backup. I know some of y'all don't want to hear that either, but I wouldn't be surprised if that happened either. But if Becton's gone, that's a hole at left tackle. You don't have an answer at right tackle. Joe Flacco dropping back on 2nd and 7 and finds Elijah Moore wide open. And Elijah Moore runs forward for about 10 yards. And he slammed his head on the Elijah Moore's having a seizure. I think he's having a seizure. I hope he's all right. He slammed his head hard on the ground. And it looks like he's seizing. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, it looked like he was having a full-on seizure there. Oh, man, look at this. Bang, rep right into the ground. That was hard. He hit that hard. He hit the ground hard, and then he started seizing, locking up. Oh, my goodness. I hope he's all right. I hope he's okay. Yeah, man. Just, I think he's more likely to give up capital from future drafts in this upcoming draft because they're going to have to make some type of significant impact because you have to get close to guys that are ready day one. All this, oh, we'll take a guy in the third round and he'll develop. You don't have the time to do that. You don't have the time to do that in this upcoming year. You better end up with Joe Alt or one of these guys to get your left tackle, right tackle, and they better be ready to go day one to push and win the Super Bowl. Because if they ain't, brother, his keister could be out of here, okay? Real talk. All right? Man, oh, man. Man, oh, man. I'm telling you. Shogun says, Joe, I know this team is not perfect yet, but the reality is once the offseason and free agency hits, it's right back to Super Bowl aspirations. Let's not act like it's impossible next season. Exactly. That's what I'm telling. Shogun is speaking exactly how a lot of other Jets fans are speaking too. And I don't disrespect. I don't knock that take. We all know, right? When Aaron Rodgers came here, we all know that pushed us in the Super Bowl mode. All right? Woody Johnson himself was asked before we got Aaron Rodgers, what is the missing piece on this team? Why do you think you guys can't push to win a Super Bowl or haven't done that or make the playoffs? And he said the sole missing piece on this team is the quarterback position. Well, you answered that with Aaron Rodgers. After you answer that question with Aaron Rodgers, there's no other question. You better go out there and win a Super Bowl or come very close to it. Because if the New York Jets go out there next season and they don't at least make the playoffs, the screams to fire Robert Saleh will be louder than ever before. And Joe Douglas, people going to get Joe Douglas, get Saleh, get Hackett, get everybody out of here. I've already talked to Jets fans that I'm telling you, I have talked to Jets fans via social media that have already said, I am tired of this. Get them all out of here. And you know what? If Aaron Rodgers don't want to be here because they're gone, you get his keister out of here too. Joe Flacco's on the run. Joe Flacco finds a running back, and he's running all alone, breaking tackles. That's 2 broken, 3 broken tackles, touchdown. You got to be kidding me, brother. You have got to be kidding me, man. This is embarrassing. This tackling is trash. This tackle, this is insane. This is like laughable now. Nobody can tackle. Nobody. Joe Flacco, Joe Stiff is running around. The statue is running around like a chicken with its head cut off, found a running back. You got to be kidding me, man. He found a running back. This is insanity to me. This is insanity. It's insanity. He got away, a glancing blow from Quinnen Williams trying to catch him. He gets the ball away, and nobody can tackle a Browns running back. This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. Look at this. 1 tackle. Tony Adams shrugged off. He threw another one. Tony Adams gets shrugged off. Then he runs through another guy. Oh, my Lord. I mean, this is insanity, man. It's insanity. Scarbaggio. This is insane. So stupid. It's just defense is playing. I mean, it can't tackle anybody. Mark White says, Aaron Rodgers can't fix this. No, he doesn't play defense, but he can, take care of things on the other side so that we're matching scores with these guys. He can do that, but he don't play defense. Man. Dakota salutes to you. Dakota says defense sucks. Oh my goodness. This is insane. Shogun says Flacco literally just got Superman punched by Quinnen Williams and somehow they get a touchdown. Yeah. Penalty on the Browns. First down Jets. Penalty, 5-yard penalty, excuse me. First down for the Jets. It was offsides like crazy. SG says, I was about to say he was a statue with us. I'm telling you, this guy was a stiff. This guy was a straight stiff. Good Lord. Trevor Siemian drops back and just let the ball go quickly. Pass catchers brought down early. I don't think he gained a yard on that. This is horrible, man. 2nd and 4. Siemian lets it go quickly. Gets the ball to Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson is stopped. It's the first down for the Jets. Man. 14-34 before the half. Wow, dude. I'm just going to say wow. Wow. Man. This is crazy. 1st and 10 for the Jets after the catch by Garrett Wilson. This Jets team has got to get a score here. Trevor Siemian dropping back. Trevor Siemian finds Tyler Conklin for two yards there, 2 or 3 yards. Trying to hurry up. Clock's ticking. 40 seconds and some change left. Oh, my goodness. 30, 37, 36, 35, 34. Yo, hike the ball if you're trying to do something here. Trevor Siemian dropping back, getting outside the pocket. He finds Tyler Conklin for a solid gain there, 10-plus yard gain. It looked like Tyler Conklin, or they called a timeout there. Oh, my Lord. Man, oh, man. Good Lord. Outlaw says, what time machine did this man Flacco go in? What happened to the statue? Man. Virgil's chair says Jets players are allergic to tackling on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd or 100th tie. He says Jets players are allergic to tackling on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 100th try. Oh, my goodness. 1st and 10. Trevor Siemian dropping back. Trevor Siemian lets it go. There's a flag down. I hope it's not on the Jets, but we know how this thing works now. It's on the Jets. Holding on Mekhi Becton. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, Garrett. Yeah, he definitely. Man. Grabbed him, spun him around, got Ben under. Man. It's now 1st and 20 for the New York Jets. Trevor Siemian drops back. Trevor Siemian hits Gibson. And a nice little run across there. Gibson might have gained about maybe 15 yards there. Good Lord. All right, let's go. Got about 3 seconds there left on the clock. Let's see what happens. Think they're going to line up. Man. Hawkeye says injuries killed us this year. Good Lord willing, we'll stay healthy next year, but we'll still need better depth. Yeah, they're gonna work on that, man. They're gonna work on so many things this offseason, trying to clean things up. Mainly, again, this offensive line. Mark White says Joe Flacco and the Browns have scored more in this half than any Jets game all season. Ooh. Jeez. Outlaw says, like I said, this is around the time that the defense starts to get burnt out because they've been carrying the all season. 46-yard field goal here for Zuerlein. Can he hit it? It's up, and it's good. All right. It's up and it's stuck. We're down 17 points. And we're going into the half here. We're going into the half, man. This has been a quite a game so far, okay? All right. Quite a first half, to say the least. Quite a first half, to say the least. All right. Oh, man. Jets offense it's a mess, man. Turnovers, penalties. The tackling by the Jets defense is abysmal. It's abysmal. Completely abysmal. Man. Outlaw says, and what's going on with the CEO head coach? Why is he not rallying up the guys and getting them to play harder? He's just standing there like Todd Bowles. Damn. Man. Mark White says, I hope we don't lose Zuerlein to a higher paying team. I don't think we will. I think he'll come back. I think we'll be all right. Excuse me. I think Zuerlein will be he'll be back. Hopefully we bring Morstead back as well. Those are two guys that definitely have done work for us on special teams, you know. But man, it's wild. It's completely wild. It's so wild. This first half was insane. David Njoku, all right. The Browns tight end, David Njoku, had 128 yards off of 5 catches against us in the first half. Man, this is crazy. This is so crazy to me. This is insanity. Pure insanity. I mean, wow. Good Lord. The Browns have 367 yards total at the half against us. Good Lord, man. Jets already got 5 penalties for 40 yards. Our tackling is just, that's ridiculous. It was like guys were literally just bouncing off of Ford. Adams just gets shoved down. The other guy just gets shoved off. Just shrugged off. Embarrassing, man. Embarrassing. Shogun says, I find it ironic. Oh, my Lord, man. Oh. Good Lord. Oh. Shogun says, I find it ironic. In our best first half offensive performance, we let the other team set historic records on the league's best defense. Joe Douglas needs to just be furious to the point where he builds some sort of super team. He gonna do something, because I'm telling you, the pressure from this upcoming season, oh baby, next season, if he don't do something, there's a good chance that, Woody might fire him. The seat is hot, and they all know it. They all know it. David Njoku literally just had a field day with the Jets. Bruh. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it, man. He was the guy I was the most afraid of. I was right. Man. Mark White says Simeon not so bad. Too bad we didn't use him in the beginning of the season. Well, I mean, Trevor was the guy that was just getting here, man. And of course he had to learn the offense just like everybody else too. So I don't know exactly what good he could have done. What good could he have done? He came in and was just trying to learn the offense like everybody else. Took him some time to get up to speed, Took him some time to get up to speed. We were already well into the season, before we signed Simeon. Well into the season. I think it was like maybe week 3 or something like that is when we signed him, or after week 3 or something like. Yeah, I think it was after week 3, because I think it was after that Patriots game. Let me make sure. I think it was after the Patriots game. We brought him aboard. And he'd only been here for a short amount of time. Still trying to pick up the offense, So, I don't know what good he would have done. Yeah, September 26th. Yep, that was after, I think, like week 3. Yeah, we signed him after that Patriots game. So, he still had to learn the offense himself. Man, it is crazy. This is crazy. Shogun says, I think Devontae will be here. I don't know how we're going to afford him. I do not know how we're going to afford Devontae Adams. I know everybody wants Devontae Adams left and right. I like it too. But I don't think we can afford him. I feel like any huge free agency move like that, first off, I don't see how we're going to afford him cap-wise. And then I don't know how we're going to – what capital are we trading to grab him? Because the Raiders are going to want a first-round pick plus. I do not think we're going to be able – we can't give away a first-round plus for Devontae Adams. We don't have the capital to do that. We don't have a second-round pick in this draft. And future drafts, I'm wondering what we do. Unless they're going to, like I said, unless Joe Douglas is swinging big and he's going to give up first-round picks from like 2 drafts from now and he's willing to just deal with that stuff, I don't think it's happening. Especially, again, we need a left tackle, right tackle, and a left guard. Everybody says move on from Becton. That's a left tackle hole right there. And you don't have no answer at right tackle whatsoever. Whatsoever, man. Boy, oh boy. Are we in for it? We'll see. We'll see. But, man. It is wild. It is so wild. David Njoku is just doing business. Like, man. Oh, it's embarrassing, man. Embarrassing. Man. Huh. We'll figure it out, though. They're going to make some moves. They're going to do something. They're going to do something. Let me get back to the Savages, man. This is frustrating, man. It is frustrating to be a Jets fan. It is frustrating. I even without Njoku, like that's embarrassing enough that he's running around wide open all day. But the fact that, like, we cannot tackle anybody. Good Lord, man. Ugh. Good Lord. It's insane. Little Balloon, I see you in the building. Salutes. Good to see you in here. Happy holidays to you and your family. And Happy New Year's to you as well. Says, what did I miss? So you missed the Jets defense not being able to stop or tackle anybody that's in a Browns uniform. You missed the Jets offense just struggling. Good Lord, man. It's insane. This is insanity. Pure insanity, okay? Pure insanity. Oh, man, oh, man. Man. Hawkeye says, watching the Jets make me think of what it's like picking Wirfs instead of Becton, or if the Chiefs picked Hackenberg before us. I didn't mind coming out with Becton. I like Becton a lot. He's been better than he has for these last, like, 2 or 3 games. It's been up and down. Early in the season, he was really good. I don't know what's going on with him, but a lot of penalties, and but maybe he cleans that up at some point. But he had a pretty solid start to the season. These last 2-3 games have been odd. He's just not playing very well. But, I mean, he is playing against, Myles Garrett and these guys. But still, the penalties, especially at the times he's getting them, the sacks is crazy. But, yeah, Wirfs, I remember. I liked Wirfs too. I thought he was going to be a good player. But I remember the knock on him, and it's crazy because I talked to Jets fans about this back then too. The knock on him is he can only play right tackle. And I was like, hey, man, if he can only play right tackle and he's there and we take him, I don't have a problem with that either because we need a right tackle. So if he's a franchise right tackle, no issues. But I did like that the Jets took Becton, and I was happy that draft night, Maybe we'll see. We'll see if Mekhi sticks around, man. I think he's a good player. He's just got I don't know, these last 2-3 games have been really inconsistent. Real inconsistent. But I do like Mekhi Becton. Shogun says, Lions, Browns, and Jaguar fans have been rewarded for their long years of suffering. Meanwhile, Jets fans have been rewarded with Achilles tears and playoff couch tea. Mark White says, I'd like to see the Jets go after Tyrod as a backup. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Shogun says, easy, Joe. Just take a 7th round pick, glue, and tape paper. And that says, he says, easy, Joe. Just take a 7th round pick, glue and tape paper that says 1st overall pick, and send it to the Raiders. Brilliant. Joe Douglas has definitely worked some miracles where I think that he's fooled a lot of general managers on things. But, man, let me tell you something. The Raiders ain't going for that. They ain't going for that. Jets coming back. We're coming back after the half here. Jets getting the ball. They're getting the kickoff. Yeah, Little Balloon, salutes to you, man. Good to see you in here. Keep doing your thing, man. Keep posting your content. Like I said, the stuff that you post about the stuff you posted about Jaleese is hilarious. She's hilarious. She's crazy, but she's funny, man. She's a funny person. She done got caught scooping left and right. Scooping. Who was she scooping with recently? I forgot who the guy name is from EBK that she was scooping with. It's talking all kinds of crazy about that man, and then you get caught scooping with him. She didn't even get caught. She had to out herself because she got caught. She was about to get caught. It's wild, man. But keep doing your thing, Lil Balloon. I appreciate you, man. 1st and 10 for the Jets. They hand the ball off here to Breece Hall. Breece Hall ran about maybe 3 yards and went down. Mr. Magic says Sulla is weak. Team is checking out on him. Yeah. Yeah. 34 points scored. 2nd most points. Oh, my goodness. 2nd most points in the half ever. Good Lord. Oh, my Lord, man. This is rough. Being a Jets fan is rough. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 after a Breece Hall run, excuse me. 2nd and 6. Siemian hands it off to Breece again. Breece running with a head full of steam. Gets out around the outside and runs out of bounds. That's a 1st down for the Jets. I'll take it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Man. Lil Balloon says, I got another EBK Jalise. Exposes somebody she put up on a legend. Hey, listen, I'll be right there. You know she got to do her due diligence. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Trevor Siemian hands off again to Breece Hall, who's a switch completely traversed, was going right, said go left, and gained about 7-8 yards there. That was a good run by Breece. A good run by Breece. Let's just keep riding with the hot hand. Let's keep giving him the ball. Let's feed Breece the beast, all right? Yeah, Lil Balloon, keep Jalise is she's a character, man. She is such a character. Such a character. It's crazy. It is crazy. Shogun says, hold on. Trevor Siemian hands it off to Anna Benacanda. He might be a yard short of the 1st down, maybe. They might give it to him because it looks like he bounced. He was going forward. He might be a yard or maybe inches short of a 1st down there. Shogun says, with all these missed tackles, it makes me think we got John Cena and Casper the Ghost playing defense for us. Newsflash. Joe, you can't see them. You can't see them. Listen, we got to get it together, man. It's defense. It's 3rd and inches for the Jets here. All right. 3rd and inches for the Jets. And I know. Oh, they call timeout. I was about to say, I know that's not a flag. I was about to lose it. All right. Browns player stood up and went like that. You better not. That better not be a false start. Oh, Lord. Lil Balloon says due diligence. Yeah, that's what. Jalise is hilarious. She be using words that she doesn't understand the definitions, or she also used them in incorrect context. Like, she is hilarious. She is hilarious. You know, she is needed, man. She is definitely needed. She is needed. She is an entertaining personality. Very entertaining. I appreciate her, truly. Very entertaining. And very in the know. She's got a lot of information. A lot of information. 3rd and inches for the Jets. They pitched the ball out and around, almost tackled in the backfield Breece, but he shrugs off the tackler, runs for a 1st down. Let's go. Let's go. 1st down, Jets. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Jumpin' Joe, I see you in the building. Salutes and respect to you. Happy holidays to you and your family. And Happy New Year's to you as well. Jumpin' Joe says, excuse me. Jumpin' Joe says, how can we stay with Sulla next year? Mind-boggling. Listen, I hear you, Jumpin' Joe. I've gone back and forth with a lot of Jets fans. Screen set up for Breece Hall. Trevor Siemian throws him the ball on. He might have got a yard off the screen. Here's the deal, and I've talked to different. I see you, Hawkeye. I'll come to you in a second. I talked to different Jets fans. If Aaron Rodgers does not want something to happen, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. We are tied and married to Aaron Rodgers in a way that I don't think people truly understand. Not only do we owe that man a bunch of money, but we're in win now mode because of him. And making major changes like blowing up a coaching staff in win now mode. Oh my goodness, Trevor Siemian with a great throw to Jason Brownlee for a first down, and the Jets are in the red zone. Wow. Whoa. That was nice. That was a very nice throw there by Trevor Siemian. Man, that was a nice route ran by Jason Brownlee as well. If Aaron Rodgers don't want it to happen, it's not happening. All right? Ain't happening. And he's already made it very clear that he believes that Joe Douglas, Sulla, Hackett, all these guys, with all these guys here, they have a winning formula. A winning formula. So, yeah, we're not firing Sulla. Not happening. If anything, I mean, honestly, though, people call him a CEO head coach. Let's be real. Sulla's not a CEO head coach because he don't run the offense, right? He don't. His defense, though, and we know that him and Ulbrich are very much have their hands on the defense. This defense, I mean, this game is clearly not normal. That's why we're all like, what the heck is going on out there? But this is like the top defense in the league. It literally is. So, you know, Trevor Siemian lets it go. It's short. He was throwing towards Xavier Gipson. I'm thankful that felt incomplete because that corner had a beat on it. It would have got picked off. So, yeah, all of those things, Sulla's not getting fired. Honestly, I truly believe that, you know, once Aaron Rodgers went down, they sat down and had a discussion with Woody Johnson, and Woody made it a free and clear year for them. I'll be talking about that more coming up as well. We'll be having that discussion, but Sulla's not getting fired, and that's why Woody gave them the vote of confidence. He's not getting fired. Neither is Nathaniel Hackett is the guy that really needs to get fired, but he ain't getting fired either. If anybody needs to get fired, it's Nathaniel Hackett, for sure. Trevor Siemian, letting go. Ooh, that was close. Trevor Siemian let a ball go in traffic. It got tipped up and almost got picked off. 4th and goal. And it's looking like the Jets offense is going to come off the field and they're going to kick a field goal. That was very close. He was letting it go to Garrett Wilson in the middle. Oh, wait, that hit Garrett Wilson in the hands there. Oh, Garrett's got to make that play. That hit Garrett Wilson like right in his hands, right in his shoulder. He's got to bring that down. You got to bring that down. Hawkeye says, Joe, did you get anything good for Christmas? I got a new grill. No, I didn't get much of anything. You know, I made sure that especially the young ones in the family were taken care of. But the gift for me, especially around the holidays, is just being able to spend time with people that I love and care about, man. All right. That for me is the gift that I cherish the most. But yes, gifts are important now. Don't get it confused because you know, you got some family members that really be trying to be cheap, all right? And I'm cheap myself, but some of y'all just be trying to get over, you know what I mean? But nah, I field goal up, and the field goal is blocked. Oh my God. Oh my God. We can't. There's nothing that can go right here. We line up for the field goal, and the field goal gets blocked. We get no points off this drive. Come on, brother. Good Lord. But good on you, Hawkeye. You got yourself a new grill. I'm excited. I know you're going to be, you know, grilling up some goodies. The Jets need to get put on the grill. I'm tired of the Jets. I cannot believe that. Oh, such a drive. A drive that started out very well. Breece Hall doing work. We get a big throw and catch to Jason Brownlee. We're in the red zone. That stalls. You try to kick a field goal, that gets blocked. Turnovers, penalties, blocked. Good Lord, we just cannot stop. Lil Balloon says she got mad a guy didn't press her in court. Oh, man. Balloon, I'm telling you. She's crazy. Keep the content coming. I can't wait to see it. Shogun says, fun fact, Joe. Breece Hall leads all running backs in receiving yards. He has more than McCaffrey, Saquon, James Cook, and even Alvin Kamara. Wow. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Man. It's crazy, man. It is crazy. All I ask is that the Jets finish drives with points. That's all I ask. I'm not asking for much. I'm really not. I'm not asking for much at all. Just please finish drives with points. Jeez Louise, man. I mean, all we had, bruh. Just so many things that we're not finishing strong. Fumbles. Fumbles. Then the defense gets a stop. Trevor Siemian drops back, pick 6 right after that. Oh, my God. Good Lord. Jumpin' Joe says, happy holidays to all Jets fans and families. Salutes. Again, happy holidays to you. Jumpin' Joe says, of course a field goal does us no good and we miss it anyway. It stinks, man. It stinks. First down for the Browns here. They throw a quick screen to the outside, and the guy falls down, gets brought down literally at the line of scrimmage. Man. This is insane. It is insane here. This is crazy. Second down, 2nd and 9 for the Browns. Trying to run outside. It gets stopped. He might have got 2 or 3 yards. Man. Jordan Whitehead looks like he might have ripped the ball out. That might be a fumble. I don't know if that ball could have been out before Ford went down. Ooh, that is close. Jordan Whitehead might have gotten that out of there. Jordan Whitehead might have just stripped that ball from Ford. The Jets might have the ball back. That ball is moving. It's out of there before his keister hits the ground. I don't know. That could be Jets' ball right there. That could be Jets' ball right there. Wow. Man. This is just wild, bro. It's just wild. The Jets are just, man, I love this team. But we have got to stop just kicking ourselves. We got to stop. Can we just finish strong, finish the drive? If we finish that drive with points, our defense is get it together. We literally only down 17 points. Excuse me. Down 17. For the love of all that's good, please. You know? Come on. Fumbles and picks and block field goals and oh, come on, man. Come on. Come on, Jets. You got to be kidding me. It's killing us. Absolutely killing us. Oh, man, oh, man. Balloon said EBK Jaleese. As much as she run her yapper about not being able to stand those guys, she's scooping with an EBK member. Jaleese. She is a riot. Shogun says Jets just gotta hit Flacco with a clothesline. I know this is a WWE, but why not give it a try? Well, they reversed the call. They're saying he was down before the ball came out. Third down to the Browns. I feel like he was not down. I don't know. I don't think he was down. But of course, it's the Jets. We're not going to get that call either way. We're not going to get that call. Oh my Lord. They didn't pick up the first down. Throw to a wide receiver. He goes down. Hawkeye says, everybody have fun rocking in the new year. Joe, love watching the game with you, but I'm out. Salutes, Hawkeye. Thank you for joining your boy. You know, have yourself a happy new year as well. And, you know, hope to see you again, man. It's crazy. It is crazy. They're punting. Come on. Are they going to try to send pressure and get a blitz here or get a block here? Nope. Browns get it away. All right, let's run this back. Oh, no. That's going out of bounds. Gibson caught it and went out of bounds. Carlos salutes. Carlos says the Jets do not get a break. That's a fact, Carlos. Happy holidays to you as well, Carlos, to you and your family. Happy New Year's to you. I hope you enjoyed a good holidays with your friends, your family, and your loved ones. All right? Man. The Jets, when I saw that, even though I feel like that was a fumble, the Jets are never going to get that call. We never get calls. We always get screwed over. So even that being close is like, nope, not going to give it to the Jets. We're going to reverse it. Man, I don't want to talk about the people, the molecules that have stripes around them. I don't want to talk about them because I don't want to get in no trouble. First and 10 for the New York Jets. Can they put a drive together and get a score? That's the big question. Trevor Siemian dropping back, play action pass. He throws the ball to Xavier Gibson. Xavier Gibson gets about 4, maybe 5 yards off that. Shogun says the Jets are literally out of the playoffs and the refs still want to screw us. Yeah. Dakota says F the Zebras. Salutes to everybody watching. Please give the stream a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right. Exclamation point links brings up my link tree. That link tree brings up all of the links to my social media. Also has the links to my other YouTube pages as well. Okay. Please subscribe to all those YouTube pages and hit those notification bells with the all. So when I post content, you'll be in the know. It is now third down for the New York Jets after the Browns blew up a running play there. 3rd and 6 for the Jets. 3rd and 6. Man, this is rough. This is very, very, very rough. Okay. 3rd and 6. Come on. Come on. Trevor Siemian dropping back. Trevor Siemian lets it go to Bawden. Everybody's so worried about Bawden and his roster spot. Bawden is right back on the team. That's a first down catch and run for Bawden. That's huge. That's huge for the Jets. Very, very big for the Jets there. Man, oh man. Come on, Jets. Come on, Jets. Let's go. Drive still alive. 1st and 10 for Trevor Siemian. He drops back. He hits Breece Hall on a short pass. Breece Hall might have got 2 yards there. Shogun says, another reason why I can't wait for Rodgers to return. The refs won't dare try to double cross him. Yeah, listen, great quarterbacks in this league, they get calls. No lie. Okay? We see it with Mahomes. We've seen it with various other guys. Tom Brady for years was getting calls, 2nd and 8 for the New York Jets. Come on. 2nd and 8. Come on, Jets. Let's go. Let's make something happen now. We got to get it rolling. Trevor Siemian handing the ball off to Breece Hall. Breece Hall runs forward for about 9 yards. All right. Let's go. We got to finish this drive. We got to finish this drive, man. We got to finish it. We've got to finish this drive with points. We must. We must. We must finish this drive with points. Come on, Jets. Come on. Let's go. 3rd and inches for the Jets here. 3rd and inches. I thought that Breece got the first. But it's 3rd and inches. QB sneak, we get the first. QB sneak, we get the first. Let's go. Let's go. We're starting to build that momentum. I got a question. All right? I got a question. All right. What do you think the Jets will score here? Touchdown or field goal? Let me know. Trevor Siemian dropping back. It's a flag. It's a flag. False start on Irvin Charles. Good Lord. Touchdown. False start on Irvin Charles. Question is in the poll in the chat. Do you think the Jets will score a field goal or a touchdown here? Trevor Siemian dropping back. There's another flag. Oh, that's the false start there. So 1st and 15 for the Jets. Trevor Siemian dropping back, finding Brownlee. He caught the ball, but slipped. He might have gained a yard or 2. Good Lord. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, let's get it rolling. It's now 2nd and 11 for the Jets. Shogun says, if we can get a touchdown before the quarter ends, I think we have a prayer. Yeah, we got a chance. We're not done. But if the Jets can't clean this up, this could get a little crazy here. Trevor Siemian dropping back. Trevor Siemian lets it go. Trevor Siemian is very lucky. And he was trying to get the ball to Garrett Wilson, but it can't be brought in by Garrett Wilson. It's now 3rd and 11 for the Jets. We're going to close the poll in a second. We're going to close the poll. All right? Vote up, vote up, vote up. Close the poll in 3, 2, 1. We're going to close it up. It's 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11 for the New York Jets. Come on. 3rd and 11. Come on, Trevor Siemian. We got this. We got this, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Trevor Siemian dropping back. Trevor Siemian, bruh, that pocket collapsed and the Browns defense sacks him. Brings him down. Man, sacked. Oh. Good Lord, Mekhi Becton gives up another sack. Oh. Good Lord. He's given up 2 sacks tonight, had a penalty. Will the Jets score here, I asked, touchdown or field goal? It was 50-50. They didn't score either. They didn't score at all. Good Lord, man. This is just insanity. What is this? What's going on here? Come on. If the Browns beat us, they go to the playoffs. Come on. We've got to stop this. Oh. Oh. Shogun says, you said touchdown and field goal. How about another punt? Oh. Oh, man. Shogun says Mekhi Becton is getting speared and power bombed tonight. He's getting worked. It's getting worked. 2 sacks. Had a holding call already. Punt by Morstead here. And it's fair caught at the 9, it looks like. Man. This is... The Jets are really... The Jets are just not getting it done, man. Not getting it done, all right? It's insanity. I don't understand it, man. Don't understand it, don't get it. We got to clean things up here. We got to. It stinks. And the thing is, we have time to turn this around. We have time to get something rolling. All right? It's the third quarter, but we've got to get some type of momentum, man. Breece Hall is doing some things out there, but we're not getting enough. You know, we're kicking ourselves. We're making stupid mistakes. Turnovers are insane. The penalties are stupid. Like, come on, man. Good Lord, especially when you have a team like the Browns who are trying to find their way into a playoffs. How do you not come in more ready to be the spoiler? I'm at home and you're going to be at home too. That's what I'm at home and I'm going to make sure you're at the house too. I'm going to make sure that you are on the couch with me. Oh, man. Man, this Jets team just, man, it don't stop, man. It does not stop with the Jets. It really does not stop with the Jets. It doesn't. Shogun says, when are Jets fans going to be rewarded with winning and a playoff berth? It's to the point where we're the most poverty franchises fan bases have received permission to look down and make fun of us. Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand it. It is insane to me that we are talking about the Browns on the cusp of a playoff berth if they beat us. And you, like, this is the Browns. Like, they have a history of being horrific. Joe Flacco dropping back. Joe Flacco throws a ball up that could have been pass interference on Sauce Gardner. But, I mean, he was trying to go for the ball. There were 3 Jets over there, and nobody came up with the interception. That was a interceptable pass. This is insanity to me. They're literally willing to just throw anything at Njoku. There's 3 guys over there. Flacco's like, I don't give a crap. This guy's lighting y'all up. I'm just going to throw the ball to him. There's 3 Jets over there. That shows you how unbelievably confident Joe Flacco is. He's like, I don't care. Y'all ain't stopped him all game. I'm giving him another one. Like a dangerous throw with your back to the end zone. That's crazy. That is crazy. If you don't feel disrespected out, wow. Man. Outlaw says this is crazy. It is. It is. Lil Balloon salutes to you. He says, what's more important to a locker room, a good coach or a good QB? Both. Good coaching can get you a lot of places in this league, man. Look at the Patriots. The Patriots have been winning or were winning for a long time. Bro, there's a flag out on the field, and it better not be on the Jets. We would have got them off the field. It's on the Jets. It's on DJ Reed on a 3rd and 10. DJ Reed gets called for holding. Yes, that's holding. That's holding. On 3rd and 10, we would have got them off the field. They get a fresh set of downs. This is what I'm talking about, the undisciplined play of the New York Jets. Undisciplined. Undisciplined. Oh, undisciplined. So undisciplined. Undisciplined. So undisciplined. But I think to a locker room, you could argue a good coach is important. You could argue a great QB is important. I could say coach. Oh, Joe Flacco hands off to his running back. He fumbles, but he actually recovers it. You could say coach because a coach actually will build the makeup of the locker room. He sets the standard, right? He sets the standard for guys to get better and for, he sets the bar for what's up in your franchise. So you could say that because I think without a good coach, it's tough to be a good QB. It's tough. Right? You look at the Jets, we've had QBs that we thought, Sam Darnold, we thought was going to be the guy, but the coaches that he got involved with ruined him. Ruined him. Flacco. What in the world? Flacco just trying to find somebody and can't on 3rd and 7. And the Jets defense looks like it gets a stop. That's a great question, Lil Balloon. That's a great question. The Jets are just blowing my mind, man. They are blowing my mind. They are blowing my freaking mind. 4th and 7, it's looking like the Browns are going to punt. It's the 3rd quarter, 17 seconds left. And the Jets, if they could just put something together, could actually win this game still. Good Lord. They bring it back. Gibson with a decent return. Outlaw says, that's crazy. You're not even running the ball at all, and they're just passing it like they're down. Yeah, because Njoku is having a day. Do you believe Outlaw says, do you believe Zach Wilson is coming back next year? They're going to, or are they going to finally move on because he's owed $20 million, I think. I think he will be. I think he will come back. I think he will come back. I'm telling you, I think we're tied. I think that this Jets coaching staff, I'm telling you, I would not be surprised if they bring him back and they get another veteran or keep Trevor Siemian and move forward with him. Xavier Gibson on the end and around here, getting a little, herky-jerky here. Man. Lil Balloon says, facts. I'm taking a good coach over a mid QB. Yeah. Because you can have great coaching can really, really help your QB grow and be better. There's a lot of quarterbacks that really aren't that good. Okay, look at Jimmy Garoppolo, right? For years with the Niners, Jimmy Garoppolo is trash. He's trash. And he was trash when he was at the Niners too. But do you know that Jimmy Garoppolo, I think, is the most accurate quarterback that's ever been in Niners franchise history? Let me make sure, because I forgot what the number is. I want to be. He set franchise records. Let me see. Let me make sure here. Yeah. Man, he yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo is literally one of the most accurate quarterbacks ever in Niners history. I think I think he has a franchise record. And keep in mind, this is with Joe Namath, good Lord, that's the Jets. Joe Montana, Steve Young, Jeff Garcia. You know, let me see here. I think it was forgot what it was. I'll come back to the Savages in just a second. Yeah, he has the highest career completion percentage in franchise history. That's what it is. He has the highest career completion percentage in franchise history. That's with the Niners, okay? The highest career completion percentage in franchise history. We're talking Steve Young, Joe Montana, and bro, he sucks. Like, he sucks. He sucks. Keep in mind, he's second all time with the highest career quarterback rating. All right? Second all time on the Niners list of highest career quarterback rating, 99.2. He's only behind Steve Young in that category. Like, you look at, bro, if you go look at Jimmy Garoppolo's stats and match them up with a lot of like the great Niners quarterbacks, bro, he's like one of their better quarterbacks in franchise history, which is insanity. He's also the fastest quarterback to reach 10,000 passing yards in franchise history. He did that in 43 games. He sucks. He sucks. He sucks, man. He sucks. He sucks. Why do you think he was that good with the Niners? Because he had Kyle Shanahan. Like, he had Shanahan there to really help him be better. He sucks. Jimmy Garoppolo is trash. He's trash. Excuse me. Trevor Siemian just found Garrett Wilson for a catch of 9 yards. Yeah. For those of you that are watching me like, Joe, why the heck do you know so much about the Niners? Because I'm from the West Coast. So if you're new and you're like, Joe, how do you care about how do you know that about the Niners? Well, I watch a lot of football. I'm forced to watch them. I watch a lot of football, but I'm forced to watch the Niners. Jimmy G is trash. But when you rank him, bro, this is with Joe Montana, Steve Young, all these, like, the Niners have had really good quarterbacks. Man, it's insane. His stat lines, like, he literally is one of the more accurate quarterbacks that's ever been in Niners franchise history. It's crazy. But that's coaching. That's coaching. That's coaching. Shanahan brought that offense there. Bro, Kyle Shanahan's running game, you want to talk about another penalty on Mekhi Becton. As I'm talking, that's another penalty on Mekhi Becton. Good Lord. Kyle Shanahan's running game, his schemes, the stuff he puts together is insane. We're running this same style kind of offense, that West Coast Shanahan-y kind of offense. I mean, Kyle Shanahan's his father's, Mike Shanahan. Come on. The guy's one of the offensive geniuses in the league. One of the greatest offensive minds. So here we are, right? We talk about coaching. That's the impact of coaching. because Jimmy G is trash. And you look at the stats. You look at how he lines up, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy to even just say that, but it's factual. Y'all can look it up. It's factual. But he sucks. That's coaching. That's coaching. Yep. 3rd and 6. I'll come right back to the Savages in a second. I know. Oh, my God. Please stop, Trevor Siemian. Please stop. I want you to stop. I want you to stop. Please make it stop. Please make it stop, man. First off, that should have been a call against the Browns. That should have been a call against the Browns, but goodness gracious. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Good Lord. 4th and 6 for the Jets. They got please, delay of game before the snap. Make it stop, man. Please make it stop, dude. Make it stop. Make it stop. Just make it stop, please. That is insanity. That drive ended the way it just did. Dude, please. Morstead with a really good punt, 9-yard line. But that's my take on coach. I take a great coach and give me a mid QB and a great coach, and you can win a Super Bowl like that. Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. You know? Man. Shogun says, Sam Darnold isn't any good, but good Lord, he could have functioned better with this offense than Zach and Hackett. Listen, I'm telling you, I think that Sam could have been special here, but the combination of Bowles and Maccagnan and then Adam Gase and Maccagnan and then no protection and no weapons and the injuries, brother, he was set up to fail. He was set up to fail. And that made me so mad because everyone knows I am a SC fan. Fight on. And I didn't think in my wildest dreams that we would get Sam Darnold. We were so lucky to have drafted him because the Browns are so stupid. And it's crazy. They survived Baker Mayfield, and here they are at the door at the playoff, right at the cusp of possibly being in the playoffs before we have. And it's been 13 years for us. Man, we were done. We're done. Outlaw says, because I'm thinking that's 20 mil that could go somewhere else to even better backup or even help us even help us get back Huff. We'll see. We'll see what happens going forward. I know that 5th-year option is coming. We'll see what happens. But I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised if he returns. Shogun says, I don't think Zach will be here next year. Too many problems. He's a distraction. He's bad. And with all of the trade rumors, sheesh, he can go play in Minjiang, China. They'll love him over there. We'll see, man. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Because the same thing I think a lot of people are saying now about him is exactly what they said in the offseason before the season started. And is Zach Wilson Patrick Mahomes or is he Patrick Mahomes or Jalen Hurts? No. I think he's better than he was last year. I think he's shown, that he could be better, but I don't know. I just got a feeling that Joe Douglas is not ready to be done with him or give up on him because he is tied to him. That's the 2nd pick in the 1st round. That's big capital. So we'll see. We'll see. But I think he could be back. Outlaw says, no way for real. Not with Joe Montana being there. I'm telling y'all, yeah. Listen, I knew it sound. That's why I was like, bro, I gotta go because I know this. I know the stats. I know the stats, but the Jets are killing me right now. But he is literally one of the most accurate quarterbacks that has ever been in Niners franchise history. It's insane to even say that. Jimmy Garoppolo. It's wild. Look, I'm telling you, look at his list of accomplishments. It's insane. When you look at the list of accomplishments, wild. Lil Balloon says they had Jimmy G turn into prime Vic according to Madden. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It is crazy. All says Mekhi Becton's having a bad day. Yeah, he is. Garrett Wilson is going to work. Oh, Garrett Wilson, goodness gracious. Myles Garrett is going to work. Man. Myles Garrett's going to work, man. Man. Man, oh man. They hand the ball off again to their running back. And he fumbles. But I think they're saying the play was dead. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Are they going to give this to us? I doubt that they do. Because we're always getting screwed over. It looks like Quincy Williams knocked the ball out early before it was actually whistled dead. Jermaine Johnson scoops it. That should be us. This is the thing. The Browns are they actually gave us the fumble. Wow. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. Wow. Bro, the Jets literally, there's so many turnovers and stupid things going with the Browns. They're not scoring. They're not driving down. The defense is getting stopped. The offense has got to finish. Can you think about this? If the Jets finish that drive where we got that field goal block, if they just finish that drive with a score, bro, we would be down 2 scores right now. We would have got the ball back. We'd be down 2 scores. We finish here, we're down 1 score. Bro, we are nearly in the red zone right now. 1st and 10 for the New York Jets. Fresh set of downs from the 35-yard line right now. Trevor Siemian dropping back. Trevor Siemian throws a ball, and he got tipped at the line. He found Garrett Wilson. Good Lord, man. Good Lord. Oh, my Lord. Shogun says the Niners admitted their mistake with Lance, got him out there quickly and ran with Purdy. We need to move on from Zach Wilson now. Well, we don't have to move on. We've already moved on from Zach Wilson. That's why Aaron Rodgers is here. That's why Aaron Rodgers is here. We've already moved on from him. But they're not going to – I don't know if they will. Again, but I wouldn't be surprised because, again, the talk this season, right, coming into this year was after the ball falls incomplete to Garrett Wilson, it's now 3rd and 4 for the Jets. The talk coming into this season was it was a season where Zach Wilson was supposed to sit on the sidelines and learn from Aaron Rodgers. Not only this season, but as long as Aaron Rodgers is here. Aaron Rodgers himself came out and said that part of his responsibility being here is not just about the production on the field and leading the locker room, but also fixing Zach Wilson and making him better so that when he leaves, Zach Wilson can take over. That's the plan. That's the plan. Oh, Tyler Conklin got hit. He did fall short first of he fell short of the first down. It's very, very close, though. We got to go for it. Let's go. QB sneak. Let's go. Move. Get to the line. Speed up. Come on. He gets to the line and looked like he got stuffed. Nothing, bro. So many breaks and nothing. So many breaks and nothing. Nothing. That's insane. Nothing. No penetration from Laken Tomlinson. Nothing. Just nothing. That's insanity. That's insanity. Another opportunity, another chance to get on the board. Man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Also, the trade rumors surrounding Zach Wilson. This is not the first year that there's been trade rumors surrounding him either. There was trade rumors surrounding him last season. It never happened. Those get leaked out all the time. If they wanted to trade Zach, first off, there's nothing they can trade Zach Wilson for. Nobody wants him. If they did, if there was significant capital, I'm guessing he would have already made him. Hold on. 12 men on the field from the Browns. It's a late flag. 12 men on the field from the Browns, even though the Jets got stopped on the sneak. Guess what? First down Jets. 5-yard penalty. I am shocked. I'm shocked. And I'll take it. First down Jets. This is crazy. We catch a late 12 men on the field penalty. Wow. Come on, Trevor Siemian. Come on, Jets offense. Let's go. Trevor Siemian throws the ball. The guy catches it behind the line of scrimmage and gets brought down. Carlos says the Jets finally catch a break. Yeah, that was one break. I'll take it. And we got a player down. Lord knows who it is. Oh, man. This is. Outlaw says he's speaking about Zach. Zach was supposed to be redshirted, but he ended up being the backup because they got a layup in Tim Boyle to compete against Zach Wilson instead of getting real competition. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I always thought that, and I know it sounds crazy, but I think that they really looked at Tim Boyle as a guy that could be a competent backup here. You know? Backup quarterbacks are tough to find around this league, too. I'm not making excuses, but I'm keeping it real, right? That's Laken Tomlinson. It looks like Laken Tomlinson. Or is that Hansen? Oh, that's Newman. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness gracious. Billy Turner. Oh, Lord. Billy Turner is out there. Good Lord. 2nd and 12. Billy, it's a flag down on the ground. Good Lord, man. False start on the Jets. On Joe Tippmann. Good Lord. I don't. We have gone backwards. We just got saved. We just got saved. And so far we have done nothing but go backwards on this drive. It is 2nd and 17. Good Lord. I'll come to the Savages in a second. Trevor Siemian dropping back. Trevor Siemian lets it go quickly to Breece Hall for a 1-yard gain, if that. Come on. My God, man. Good Lord. It is 3rd and 15. I'll come to the Savages after this. I want to hear from y'all. 3rd and 15 for the Jets. Trevor Siemian drops back. Trevor Siemian, running for his life, is sacked and brought down. This is insanity. It's insanity, man. This is crazy. That's crazy. This is wild. Jets lining up for a field goal here. Please hit the field goal. It's up and it was almost blocked and it hits. The Jets are down 2 touchdowns. Just 2. Good Lord. Omar salutes. Good to see you in the building. Happy holidays to you and your family. And Happy New Year's to you as well. Omar says Sulla is lucky that Rodgers got hurt and wants him back. If not for Rodgers, he should be fired. I told you, I've talked to a lot of Jets fans. Every time I tell, man, listen, Jets fans want Sulla out of here along with Joe Douglas too. I've talked to Jets fans that say, dang it, Joe, I want the whole building clear of everybody. Joe Douglas, Sulla, Hackett, the janitor. If you answered calls for Joe Douglas, I want you fired too. They want everybody fired. And I get it. I respect it, man. I respect it. Outlaw says, I'm done with Zach Wilson. I would rather get us a backup, either Tyrod Taylor, Jacoby Brissett, or maybe Joe Flacco, somebody you don't have to spend $20 million on. Well, we'll see. We'll see again. We will see, man. There's a lot of different things that you can do as well. You could, sign him to a deal and extend him instead of giving him $20 million, which would, if he wants to be a Jet, if Zach Wilson still wants to be a Jet, that would benefit him. Because I don't think anybody wants Zach Wilson. I don't think anybody wants him. To this point, I don't think anybody will grab him up as a backup, and I don't think you can trade him for anything. So something like what the Packers did with Jordan Love. Man. This man, I'm telling you, the Jets are. They're just. It's bad, man. It's bad. It is bad. It is bad, man. Yep. Yeah. We'll see. But we'll see. Again, I don't think any of that is going to stop us from drafting a quarterback eventually to at least compete with Zach Wilson. I don't think any of that is going to stop that from happening. But we'll see. Yep, Shogun says Billy Turner. Oh, here comes your boy. Billy Turner is so trash. He's so trash. And again, before anybody hits my inbox, new guy, I'm not saying that Zach Wilson is the greatest. I'm not even, to this point, I don't think he's very good. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back, if Joe Douglas and his staff brings him back. Joe Flacco drops back and throws to a guy that he couldn't hit him. Omar says, all Siemian does is dink and dunk. He does not pass deep or vertically at all. I mean, at the end of the day, he can't. He doesn't have the time to, Omar, and I hear you. But he ain't got the time to. These guys, these Browns, they're getting free and clear rushes at him. Super Dark Mario salutes. Good to see you in the building. Happy holidays to you and your family. I hope everything's good with you. Happy New Year's to you as well. Super Dark says, hey, Joe, how much patience you have with Sulla? I'm as patient as can get because I know he's going to be here next year. So it is what it is. The season's a wash. Aaron Rodgers went down early. That wasn't in the plans. Que sera, right? It is what it is. He's not going to get fired. Nathaniel Hackett's not going to get fired. Joe Douglas is not going to get fired. They're all going to be here. They're all going to be here next season, But I'll tell you what, if the Jets don't make the playoffs next season, right, or make a marked improvement, that's when I think the door is going to be open for them to be fired. That's when I think it will. Joe, listen, Robert Sulla, I don't think he's not the defense outside of this game, right? You look at the Jets defense as a whole. It's one of the best defenses in the league. He has his hands in that. But you could get fired if you don't put together a good offense. A capable offense that can go out there and score. You can get fired for that, Do I want to see Robert Sulla get fired? I don't know, man. I think he's an all right coach. He has his faults, like every coach. But if you're not getting it done, you're not getting it done. And it's time to get up out of here. Listen, Robert Sulla fields a great defense. And the Browns have punted to the Jets. 7 minutes and 13 seconds left. The Jets get the ball. We're going to see what's going on here. But I'll tell you what. We fired Rex Ryan for that. We fired Rex Ryan because he couldn't field a good offense. That's literally why Rex Ryan got fired. Because his defenses were always great here. But he couldn't put together an offense that was capable enough to go out there and score points. And he got fired. 2 AFC championships back-to-back. A ton of accolades here, right? And we fired him. So if Rex Ryan can get fired after having all that success, Robert Sulla can get fired, and he's never even made the playoffs. He can get fired. So we'll see. We'll see. But we're going to see him next year. For sure. We're going to see him next year. I'm going to keep, but thank you for that question, Super Dark Mario. And again, for those of you that are new, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. I think we're going to be doing a live radio show tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. I take live callers, okay? This is what the live radio show looks like. That's the number to the show right there. 7 p.m. Eastern, I believe, tomorrow we're going to do a live radio show. And we're going to be talking about the Jets. I'm running a 2-hour radio show for those of you that are new. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. I take live calls, okay? Keep in mind, my new callers, when you call in, be patient. I get to everybody, okay? We have callers, but I get to everybody. So just be patient. And when I call you up, I'm going to call up your area code. So know what your area code is, all right? If I don't know you by name. Jersey, salutes to you. All right, Chief Jersey. Chief Jersey says, can someone explain to me how a coach can keep... He says, can someone explain to me how a coach can lead the league in flags per game and keep their job under any intellectual owner? That's one thing I cannot stand about Robert Sulla-led teams so far. They're always heavily just the penalties, bruh. Got to stop. We were heavily penalized last season too. It's got to stop. Omar says, Joe, what are your thoughts on an evaluation of Sulla thus far? In my opinion, he's like Bowles. The team is undisciplined, gets out-schemed, and cannot overcome adversity, losing streaks. I think he's better than Bowles. I wouldn't say he's top, because Todd Bowles couldn't get a top defense to save his life. Todd Bowles, oh my Lord, Trevor Siemian just threw a ball to Breece Hall, and Breece Hall got blasted by a Browns defensive back. Wow. That was crazy. Boom, he just ran right through him. I think he's better than Bowles. I think the Bowles, and all due, respect to Bowles, but Bowles' defenses were always just mind-boggling because he had Muhammad Wilkerson, Snacks, and Sheldon Richardson, and couldn't find a way to effectively rush the passer. Couldn't do it any year. These three really good defensive linemen, and you can't dominate the line of scrimmage. We used to get ran on. It was crazy. I remember when Todd Bowles, in all of his defensive genius, took Sheldon Richardson and was trying to make him an outside linebacker. I said, oh, my Lord. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I was watching him do something so stupid on a weekly basis. On a weekly basis, he would do that. On a weekly basis, he would take Sheldon Richardson and match him up with speedy running backs and third-string speedsters at wide receiver. Trevor Siemian dropping back, finds Breece Hall on 3rd and 9, and Breece Hall gained like 3 yards. What in the heck is going on out here? This is insane. He would line him up with those guys and expect him to cover them. It was insanity to me. I could not believe that I forgot the defensive coordinator's name. I could not believe that the Jets are going for it on 4th down. I'll come back to this in a second. Trevor Siemian drops back. Trevor Siemian now running. Trevor Siemian should just commit to running. He does, and he might have got a 1st down. It's going to be short. I think it's going to be short of a 1st down. He should have just committed to running and took off and just dove. He might have, you know what they're going to say? He might have gotten it. It's very close, but they're going to say they're going to spot it where his knee went down, and he's going to be short. That's my thought. That's what I think is going to happen here. They're using a marker. Of course, it's short. It's short. We all know that. Yeah, they're not going to challenge it. He should have just committed to the run. Why? He was still trying to pass. There was a hole open. Just take off and run. Just go. Let's go. It's the knee. Yeah. It's the knee. If he lays out and just extends, that's a 1st down. Man. This is insanity. On 3rd and 9, he's throwing the Breece Hall 1 yard in front of him. It's crazy. But no, he's better than Todd Bowles. He's better than Todd Bowles. I will say that. He's better than Todd Bowles for sure. He's better than Todd Bowles. His defensive schemes are way better than Todd Bowles. That's not even close. Todd Bowles was a complete, Todd Bowles was bad. He was really bad. He's better than Todd Bowles, but his teams are undisciplined. The penalties show you that. But again, he'll be here next year. He'll be here next year. He'll be here next year. That's what I will say. He'll be here next year. But I mean, he's had some lowlights here. He's had some. Listen, everybody, look, I get it. The Jets, but again, I think a lot of this stuff that we're seeing from the Jets, they're struggling, is because Aaron Rodgers is not playing, bruh. If Aaron Rodgers was playing and the Jets were up, we wouldn't see this. Jets defense gets gassed. They get down, and there's no one to come and save them. No one. Not Trevor Siemian, not Zach Wilson. The offensive line is struggling. It's just not happening. Not happening. So, the Jets had multiple chances in this game. Wow. Multiple chances. 4 minutes left. But he's better than Todd Bowles. Better than Todd Bowles, I'll tell you that. Excuse me. Man. Man, oh man. Jersey says, worst coach ever, has no stones and coach is scared. Well, I respect y'all take. I don't think that. Outlaw says, the Browns took their foot off the gas. If they're smart, they will take advantage. Joe Douglas has been here since 2019, has 5 years of losing seasons. Like I said with Joe Namath, I would have cleaned house, but unfortunately, Aaron Rodgers. Good Lord. Outlaw also says Robert Saleh is a bad coach. He's a likable guy, but he's just not that coach. I think he's a better defensive coordinator. Outlaw says, I'm not covering for this coaching staff anymore. I'm just calling it how I see it. He's a bad coach. Man, he got out coached by Pierce, and he was an intern and a rookie quarterback. Yeah. Listen. Oh. Man, oh man. Lil Balloon says, random, but do you remember that hit on Deion Sanders, Shedeur Sanders? Yeah. That hit in college? Or are you talking about Travis, the corner? His name escapes me, but I know what you're talking about. I thought that was a garbage-ass play. I thought it was garbage, okay? I thought that was a garbage play, and I know that they, try to clean it up and make everything look good. That was a late hit. He should have never have hit him like that. That was frustration because they knew what time it was, all right? And, again, I'm an SC guy. Okay, I'm not big on Boulder, Colorado. I respect Colorado and what they're doing over there and what he's doing with that team. It's going to take him some time to turn them around. But I thought that was a garbage play. I thought it was trash. And I thought that kid should have maybe have been suspended a game because that hit was late and it was on the sidelines, out of bounds, and nasty. That was nasty. But they did that because they were headhunting, because the corner, I forget his name. I think his first name is Travis Hunter. That's his name. Travis Hunter is literally one of the best corners in all of college football. One of the best players, because he just don't play corner. He plays wide receiver. I'm a little concerned about the two-way wide receiver corner thing. I really just want him to play corner. But the Browns are lining up for a field goal here. We'll see what's up. All right. And they kick it and hit it. Mind-blowing. But I thought that was a dirty play. I thought that was a really dirty play. And that's it. Salutes, Lil Balloon. Keep asking. Hey, y'all got questions about whatever, let me know. I thought that was dirty. What are your thoughts? What are y'all thoughts on it? Your thoughts on it if you saw it? Darren Davis says, I remember those days. Bruh, it was crazy. That stuff that Todd Bowles was doing defensively, I'll never forget. I went to the game. We played the Cardinals, and I went to Arizona. I was in Arizona, and I went to that game. And I'll never forget watching Sheldon Richardson chase, I think his name was Jordan Norwood. Let me make sure, because I want to make sure I got his full name. I want to make sure. It was Norwood. Let me see. It might have been, it was Jordan. I think it was Jordan Norwood. Yeah, it was Jordan Norwood. Was it? It was. I think it was Jordan Norwood. I think he played for the Cardinals. It was Jordan Norwood or Kevin Norwood. Either one. It was Norwood. Okay. He was chasing Norwood across. And mind you, I'm sitting in the front. I'm sitting in the front row, and I watched Norwood, the Cardinals quarterback, motion Norwood from the left to the right side of the formation. And he was doing that to check to see if the Jets were in man or not. And you saw Sheldon Richardson follow him, and I said, uh-oh, Sheldon Richardson is about to get cooked. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. It's exactly what happened. The quarterback dropped back. chucked it to Norwood on like it was like a 5-yard out, and Norwood turned on the jets, and Sheldon Richardson was chasing behind him with all that he had, and he was never going to catch him. He was never going to catch him. I thought it was so idiotic. He had Sheldon Richardson out here chasing after speed running backs and outside and speedy wide receiver. It was the dumbest thing. Never would put Richardson on the line. He's a 300-plus pound defensive tackle. Why do you have him playing outside linebacker and slot corner? You couldn't get Todd Bowles out of here fast enough. Jets are losing. It's now 4th and another flag on the New York Jets. Flag on Mekhi Becton. I think that's like 3 flags and 3 sacks that he's given up tonight. A false start. Man. Outlaw says, to be honest with you, I can't even say he's better than Todd Bowles. We was winning games with Todd, with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Yeah, but that was a completely – listen, if Aaron Rodgers was playing this year, okay, if Aaron Rodgers was playing this year, this team wouldn't look like this. So if you would have gave Todd Bowles, Zach Wilson those years, but even with Ryan Fitzpatrick, we missed the playoffs with him too. Todd Bowles let Ryan Fitzpatrick throw, I think it was 6 interceptions against the Chiefs to kill our playoff chances. He sat there the whole time and watched that man throw 6 picks. Oh, my Lord, man. The Jets are garbage. Good Lord, man. Good Lord, man. Oh, my Lord, man. Lil Balloon said you had Eddie Lacy running down wide receivers. Bigger than Eddie Lacy. Bigger than Eddie Lacy. We had a man that's Eddie Lacy and a half. One Eddie Lacy and a half of another Eddie Lacy trying to run down Norwood and speedy outside running backs. That's what we had. We had him chasing after David Johnson. I think it was that. I think the year that was the year that David Johnson was going off. They had him try to cover David Johnson with a full head of steam coming out the backfield. Are you insane? Are you crazy? And then when he was getting beat, Todd Bowles wouldn't stop. Like he would never stop. He's a defensive tackle. He's a defensive tackle. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's a defensive tackle, Todd. He's a defensive tackle. Why do you have a defensive tackle? That's like taking Quentin Williams and telling him, you're going to go play corner. And then when he doesn't succeed, we put you at corner. He's a defensive tackle. He's a defensive tackle, man. What are you doing? And he would do that. That wasn't the only game that he did that multiple times during the season. It's 20-37, a minute and something left. Clock's ticking down. Game's almost over. The Jets are an embarrassment. I could not believe that, bro, he did that week in and week out. He would take Sheldon Richardson and put him at outside linebacker. There's a clip of Sheldon Richardson chasing after, it's a Vikings wide receiver. I can't think who it is. And I think that he was in linebacker coverage in that play too. And they were like, oh man, Sheldon Richardson has so much heart. He has so much heart. And it's like, no, he should be on the defensive line. Mind you, Sheldon Richardson was a first-round pick. He was a first-round pick. Why are you playing a defensive tackle Why, bruh? It's 3rd and 1, man. 3rd and 1, 8 seconds left. There's a Browns player down on the field. Todd Bowles was, bro, he was bad. And you know what else? Listen, Todd Bowles completely lost the Jets locker room. There's a full-blown mutiny here. Anybody remember that? You're talking about winning games with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Does anybody remember the last season of Ryan Fitzpatrick here? Ryan Fitzpatrick literally blew this locker room up. You had guys fighting. One of the two guys that were fighting was Sheldon Richardson and Brandon Marshall had gotten into it because Brandon Marshall knew that Ryan Fitzpatrick was just going to lock in on him and throw on the ball no matter what happened. Like, it was that full. Anybody remember that? Geno got his jaw broken. He was supposed to start, but got his jaw broken. Ryan Fitzpatrick took over. And then the next year, they paid him the money that he wanted. But there was a half part of the locker room that wanted Geno Smith to start because they knew that Geno was better than Ryan Fitzpatrick. It was that last season of Ryan Fitzpatrick was wild. It was wild. It's tipped up and knocked down. It's 4th-and-1. It was wild. It was wild. That was bad. It was bad. I don't even want to even talk about that anymore. That was horrible. Those were rough times because you knew that we weren't going anywhere. Not with that guy. Not with that guy. Lil Balloon says, we tried that crap in high school, not in the league. Yeah, well, we tried it. We tried it in the NFL, and it didn't work. Wow. The Cleveland Browns have made the playoffs. Game's over. Jets lose 20-37 to the Browns. Man, Shogun says, I refuse to humble myself in this team, lower my expectations. This team is gunning for a Super Bowl next season. No ifs, ands, or buts. Dallas is destination. We are iron. Yeah, listen, you're not the only Jets fan. Every Jets fan I talk to is saying that, a Super Bowl or bust next season. It's crazy. Sit back and watch Joe Flacco celebrate. The Browns are going to the playoffs. How long? I don't know how long have they been out of the playoffs? I don't know. Let's see here. How long have the Browns missed the playoffs? 17 season drought. No. Is it 7? How long here? What's the playoff history for them? They've missed the playoffs for years. I think they went in 2020, though. They've missed the playoffs. Man. They've been missing the playoffs, I think, the last 3 or 4 seasons. Wow. They missed the playoffs for like 3 years. Before that, it was 17 years before 2020. They made the playoff of wild cards in 2020. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2020. And then they turn around. After all of the stuff the Browns have gone through, Deshaun Watson and all these guys, the guys going down, guys getting hurt and all, and they make the playoffs in 2023. And the Jets have missed the playoffs for now. I think it's going to be 14 years now because we haven't been in 13 years. This is bad. And you get to sit back and just watch them celebrate as we walk off the field after being just completely embarrassed. And not only that, there was chances for us to come back and actually win this game. They were so skittish and didn't know what to do, and we still couldn't take advantage. Man. We'll be live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's what the radio show looks like. Call in. Don't call into my show cursing tomorrow, because I'll get you out of here. All right? It's a family show. 515-602-9639. Live calls. When you call in, you'll hear me talking. If you're new, some people don't understand this. I've had to talk to people recently. When you call in, you'll hear me talking. Okay? You'll hear me talking to guests. I will get to you. Trust me. My hold times are not long. You guys can talk to all of my repeat callers. I have a ton of people that call in all the time. Some of them are very shocked by how fast I get to them, even though we got a bunch of callers. Okay? So just be patient when you call in, and we'll get to everybody. I think we're doing a show tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel. Okay? Again, if you're new, this is what it looks like. Okay? This is what it looks like. 515-602-9639. You can call in before the show starts. I start at 7 p.m. Eastern. The lines open at 6:50 p.m. Eastern. And you wait till the show starts. You get on earlier. Okay? I'm sure people are going to be doing that tomorrow because I feel a lot of anger. I feel a lot of anger is going to be coming the way of my radio show tomorrow. Okay. 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel. You can call in from anywhere. If you're having issues calling in, I've heard some people say that they need to talk to their phone line carrier or something. All right. So it's a free show, so you'll be able to call in. Jets lose 20-37. If you're new, please, again, everybody, please give the stream a thumbs up. Okay. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit that notification bell. Excuse me. Exclamation point links. My link tree. I have other YouTube channels. Please check those out. Subscribe to those as well. I have more content coming on the way. Please check in with your boy. We game on this channel from time to time too. I'll try to get back to that soon. My schedule has been wild though, but we'll get back to it. I know there's a lot of people that are upset about that. I'm working on it, bro. There's more content coming from my reaction channel too. Don't trip. And we're going to keep it rocking and keep it moving. Okay. Salutes to everybody, man, that joined me, man. Outlaw salutes. Super Dark salutes. Good to see you in the building again. Happy holidays to everybody, their friends and their family. Bree, salutes to you as well. Good to see you in here. Happy holidays to you and your family as well. Happy New Year's to you. Lil Balloon, salutes to you, man. Always good to see you in here. Again, keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. Yes, Lil Balloon, trust me. Trust. Gaming is coming. I will get back to my gaming. I know you wanted me to get back to my gaming. I want to too. My schedule is wild, bruh. But I'm hoping that it starts to lighten up soon. But I will let y'all know. We're going to start back with that soon. We're going to have some fun, man. We're going to be playing some games. I'll let y'all know. But we're going to be playing some games. Trust me. But trust me, it's coming. I literally got yelled at like a week ago by somebody that was like, Joe, I had so much fun when you was gaming. We were just laughing. I love the Jets, but darn it, where's the gaming streams? I'll get back to it. And he just went off and yelled. I've been yelled at by about 2 or 3 people the last couple months. Actually, last month I got yelled at by like 3 or 4 people. Outside of just people asking me constantly when we're going to get to gaming. So trust. Val says, Outlaw says, again, they are lucky no one is calling tonight, or I'm going to try my best to call in tomorrow. Please call in tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel. This is what the radio show looks like, and that is the number. I take live calls. Shogun salutes. Happy holidays to you as well. Carlos, always good to see you in here. Man, I just want to thank everybody that joined me, man. Davis, I see you. Salutes. Darren Davis salutes. Thank you for coming on by. Jersey salutes. Omar. All right. I appreciate y'all, man. This is what we do it for. This is what I do it for. It's going to be wild tomorrow. I already know. Dakota, salutes and respect to you as well. Always. Jumpin' Joe, always good to see you in here too. Hawkeye, always good to see you in here too. Mark White, salutes and respect to you, man. SG, everybody, man. that comes on in and says what's up to your boy, man. I appreciate all of you. Really. You know, I truly, truly do. That's what I do it for, man. Venom G's, Mr. Magic's, always good to see y'all in here as well. Quincy D salutes. All right. Virgil, always good to see you in here as well. Alex. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel, okay? This is what it looks like. Y'all know the number. Don't call into my show cursing. don't, please. Please do not call into my show cursing because I don't want to kick anybody off. But this is YouTube, okay? This is YouTube. This is my platform, all right? It's YouTube. This is my platform, all right? So we have a lot of fun. We're going to get back to that stuff. Gaming is going to be coming. And reactions is on the way too. Trust. I'm going to keep it moving. Oh my, tomorrow's show is going to be wild. Again, 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, live radio show. Yeah. So please join your boy. Again, subscribe, hit that notification bell, give the stream a thumbs up, share it across your social media with your friends and your family. Subscribe to all my other YouTube channels as well. Linktree is in the chat. It's also in the description of the video. And yeah, we have a lot of fun, man. We have a lot of fun. I don't know what the Jets are not fun, but we have a lot of fun. So I'm going to get on up out of here, folks. All right, listen. Be safe, people. Be safe, all right? Sit down with your friends and your family. Eat some good meals. Enjoy some good TV. Not the Jets, but watch something good on TV that's not the Jets. And, you know, make those moments with the people that you love the most. Let them know that you love them. It's extremely important in my life, and I hope it's important to you in yours, all right? Because you never know. You never know, man. The world's getting crazy. I don't know why. Don't ask me what's you know, getting the cycle going, what's propelling all of this craziness, but it's happening. Make sure that the people that you love know that you love them. All right. Happy holidays again to everybody out there. Be safe, you know, and enjoy your times with your friends and your family. Warm, happy holidays to everybody. Warm and safe, happy holidays, and happy New Year. We'll be live tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel. And we're going to be losing it. All right. I already know what time it is. Okay. Call in. I take live callers. We're going to go back and forth and have a blast. Salutes to everybody. I will see y'all. Again, I appreciate everybody. Salutes to everybody. All right.